How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another Sim-Alot stream where today we're going to be playing Ground and answering all of your guys' favorite and most ticking questions you guys have on the update that goes live tomorrow. And on top of that, we are going to be joined by our good friend Raptor today, which should be tons of fun. He's going to be coming in. He's going to be asking me questions as well for things that are going on in the update, as well as I've spawned some things that should be coming in the update tomorrow to make sure all of you guys will be able to see all of that. Now, I'm going to unmute myself here because I don't know when Raptor's going to show up, but as soon as he does, you guys should be able to hear him, and hopefully we'll be able to chit chat with him for a little while. But before we do that, let's go ahead and say hi to everybody here already. Misty, Saxdude, Tristan, how you guys doing? Ken, Jayhawker, Michael, Epic, Skill, Jack, McGalaxy, John, Sean, how is everybody doing? Fumo, Pix, guys, thank you all so much for coming out. Rick, Amith, Santiago, thank you guys all so much. Shrek, great to see you again, guys. Thank you all so much for coming out and saying hi. I hope you guys are all doing wonderful. Thank you guys all for getting up to 29 likes already. Don't forget, as soon as we hit a wonderful stream where we can get 200 likes, I will wipe all of Edgar's sim coins. So, guys, I am very happy you guys are all here. I'm going to bring you guys on over right now. How are we doing? How are we doing? How are we doing? I hope you guys are just as excited as I am. I'm gonna go ahead and get the game loaded here. Oh, you thought this was the Sea of Thieves stream? Ooh, sorry. Yeah, no, not Sea of Thieves.
My name's Peter. My friends call me Pete.
You're gonna have to make sure that's not too loud, because that's pretty loud for me. Wait, Shrek's here. Now you want to eat an onion? Well, y'all are welcome to eat onions. How's the hurricane? Not here yet. Very soon, though. We'll have to wait to see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can invite my good friend Raptor to the game, if he's even online. He is not. Wonderful. He hasn't been online for 8 hours. He'll be here soon. Alrighty, let's click off of here. Let's get out of here and let's just load into the game, and then we'll get him in here when we can. Hot Dog Horror? You got it. I promised you guys, assuming how we got over 100 likes on the last video, that I would get Hot Dog Horror in, and I did. So you guys will be able to see that one today. I will be rocking that one all day, no matter how much it burns my eyes. I will do it for you guys. You hope they don't do a game wipe with the update. I really hope they don't do one either. I can't see any reason why they would. Only if you were to build anything on top of the pond or right by the baseball, do I think you're going to lose anything in your base, or just lose your base altogether. Sindri, am I drinking anything during tonight's stream? Water for right now, but soon. What is Hot Dog Horror? Hot Dog Horror is what makes my map look like this. Absolutely terrible. So yeah, it's more or less, it makes it so everything is bright red and yellow, and yeah, it's gross. But I will say we've had a little bit more progress done on our map. So if we come up here, I will show you guys that I got up here worked on a little bit more. There's still more to do, but it's a work in progress. We're almost done. Will they be adding birds? Aiden asks. Soon, I believe so. Yeah, there's plans to add a lot of things. You guys can hear a lot of the stuff in the background, and I'm sure that they'll be adding lots more stuff like that coming very soon. Wow, look at that. We're almost done up here. Then this is going to be our super castle. But enough on that. So yeah, guys, who is all pumped up for the wonderful update that's coming tomorrow? Because I know I am. Can ants steal from chests? Yes, they can. Ants can steal from chests. Also, no goats. Scare me, dang goat. You find yourself liking high contrast? I don't even remember what high contrast looks like. High contrast. Oop, that's Scab LED. LCD. High contrast actually is pretty good. That's a good one. But we got to go back to Hot Dog Horror because we have to burn our eyes for the entire stream. Super duper castle, we're getting there. Do you know if they have a specific time for the update? They haven't released an actual time yet. I'm going to assume it's probably going to be 10 a.m. Pacific time. So, but soon. If we get 100 likes for you to take half of Edgar's points, nah, that's just mean. So it's got to be all 200, guys. I'll think of something else to do for 100 likes on the thing. But also, I will tell you guys, if we get the 2 members that we need right up there, I will be doing a giveaway today. So, we'll see what happens, guys. There's already 45 people here, so we're going to have a good time. I'm sure that we're going to have an excellent time. And Raptor should be joining here at some point. We'll see what all he is up to. Make sure that we get him an invite to the game as well. Let's see if he's actually online yet. Nope, still not on the... Ooh, now I'm disconnected. Nice. Is it because it's Tuesday? Oh, yeah, it's Tuesday. Disconnected. Okay, so we get to wait a little bit until after it connects, so that should be fun. Gotta wait for Steam to do its update, so it should be about 10 minutes before we're actually able to have Raptor join in the game today. Because, of course, Tuesday update stuff. It'll be a midday stream regardless. Yes, it will. I will be streaming midday tomorrow.
Oh yeah, is that true? Are you
Yep.
gonna join us?
Yep, I think so.
With us?
I think so.
You should do that. You know what else you should do is smash that like button as well.
Oh yeah, you should
If you'd
do
like
that.
to see more of this grounded game because this is just awesome. It's gonna be very exciting to see the game expand more tomorrow. I'm very excited.
Yeah,
It's gonna
guys.
be interesting. It should update automatically. tomorrow
John
for
Hoof
you.
has went ahead and hit the
Whenever it comes out.
join button, becoming a squire.
I
Welcome,
don't know
my
what
good
that is,
friend.
so
welcome
It'll be soon.
to
Soon.
the
Apparently
round
I'm
table.
an offline user. Do I appear online for you?
No, because I am disconnected because it's Tuesday and Steam's doing its update.
Oh right. Yeah, Steam is down for this. Yeah,
For,
every
like-
Tuesday around this time, Steam goes down.
Yeah, it's only for like 5 minutes, so.
If you host it, oh yeah, you must log into X. Okay, so we got to wait until Steam servers are online. So you
Yep.
guys can tell us start all you want, but we can't.
Yep.
We're not Gabe Newell. Only Gabe right now is sitting in his office. Light switches off. He takes a minute to do namaste in his office, count all of his money.
So aside from hot dog horror
Yes,
looking
namaste.
horrible, you hate how the black
up, baby?
bar
How you
for
doing?
yeah becomes you blacked out completely. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
This is already the new update. So the pin message at the top, we're answering questions about the update that comes out tomorrow. But
You eat
we've
tables.
been able
Nice.
to, and everybody's been able to go into the dev tools.
What
and
if they
see new
add clay
weapons,
ramp,
new enemies,
blueprint
new
form,
locations.
build a
We're gonna
floor
show
on
you
it,
some of that today. So the
put a
official
chest in the
update
air so
comes
they
out
could
tomorrow, but you can see
snake food
most
out of it.
today.
They
So it's
can,
gonna be
because
a
they
little
could
bit of
take
a sneak
food
peek,
out of this
and,
chest
we're gonna
here.
Answer questions and show you some new
That's
stuff,
all the way down when they're
catapults
standing all the
that
way
you
down
build,
there.
and different items that are coming, footprints, and the cookies, for example, that you see in the thumbnail. Time for a sip. Thank you very much, Christian Carlson. Dex and Mika, bro. Is the pond the only new biome? Yes and no. They've expanded upon the pond, and they've reworked some of the areas on the land, too. But
You very
the
much
whole
hope it's
backyard,
midnight
the
local
original
time for
house
you.
isn't yet completed.
I hope so.
Dude. We'll see about that. Will there be more building blocks other than handrails? I did see the handrails in there. And I don't know if the catapult is a building item or if you can actually move it. Can you move the catapult, Sim-Alot?
The catapult's going to be something that looks like it's going to be attached to your actual base, and then you'll use it to traverse the backyard, or use it as a trap in order to fling anything that gets too close to your backyard base. So I don't think it's going to be movable. It doesn't look like it. It looks like it attaches to a wall.
Okay, so that could be another base item that you could... So that's cool. You can make like a castle, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Make a castle with some square towers, and then that's going to be just awesome. Have they fixed the spider thing to stop them from being so deadly? What does that mean? Sam, do you know anything about the spiders?
So the spider thing is that spiders, the wolf spiders can actually jump way further than they should be able to right now. So what they want is them to lower that ability, but I don't think that they're going to, because that's part of the game. That's part of the difficulty with them. So I
Yeah.
don't think that they're going to.
On second thought, wolf spiders are incredibly deadly at the start. Like, you don't want to engage any of them unless you at least have acorn armor, and even then you want to run until you've got at least the ladybug armor. Unless you got a big group, then you can team up on them, so that should be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's new labs that are going to be under the water in the original thing. We'd show you guys now. We're going to play multiplayer here in a minute. Just keep in mind, Steam servers are offline on Tuesdays. So as soon as it says online user, we'll be able to connect with each other. So me and Sim...
Yep.
He has all the files and stuff. So, but if you guys do want to check his channel, make sure you do subscribe. You've probably seen Sim before if you've seen any of my sneak peek videos. You've seen and heard his voice before.
I'm around.
Yeah, he's been around, and in some streams as well that you've been in too.
Yes, sir.
So that should be good. Yeah, so that's Sir Sim-Alot doing a lot of videos on his channel. Make sure you subscribe to him for... I mean, this man has thought of stuff like literally one-on-one fighting a wolf spider with bare fists, and...
You kind of messed up
also
because you built your
ant
base
eggs,
so
how to
big it
set up
lags when you look at
tripwires
it.
and, like, can you
Nice.
outrun
Ant
trip mines
launcher?
and things like that?
Yes, that's kind of what it's going to be.
Cool. All right, is Steam still offline, guys? Can you check chat? Is Steam offline for you guys as well? I'm checking my Steam store page. It seems to be down at the moment. We're waiting for Steam to come online. So as soon as you can see like the store page or whatnot, then you'll be able. Then you'll know it's online. Like
I'm
right
up,
down here it
Raptor.
says- You're up. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, mine just came up too. All right, I think we're in business then. Perfect. Just came up? All right, good.
I don't know how many scabs are going to be in the next update. No, they haven't mentioned anything like that. Maybe like 5 more, I'm assuming, because you're going to be getting more areas to explore.
I don't know. It does that like every Tuesday at the same time for years that it's gone. There's got to be some reason they do it. But we're going to do a quick restart so that way everything's hunky-dory on our side. And then we're going to get into some grounded.
Cool. Do you think we'll get any other building supplies other than handrails? Maybe different walls, doors, roofs, something like that? I do know that they're working on some things to add like grapple lines.
You name it.
I know they're adding like some grapple lines and stuff like that. As for different building materials, I think that may be in the next update just because this one's so big with coming with all the pawn stuff.
There's the little bracelets. I forgot what they were called. But
scabs?
Yes,
or scabbies.
Yeah, yep. The scabbies. We know all their locations. The skeleton, for example. Horrifying discovery! Yeah, we found that as well. Pretty cool. All right, looks like we're online, I think. Let's see. Come on, baby. There we go. All right, I'm good to go.
All right, so let me see if I can just invite you.
Sure.
View all friends. Let me see here. It still says you're offline for me, so...
I see you, though, and I can join your game.
Yeah, just go ahead and do that. Just go ahead and join on me.
Good. Good.
You can pick really anybody. I got some armor set out for you and everything, so you can pick whatever you want.
Wow, that is so nice.
Kim, how you doing, guys? Welcome. Jonathan, welcome.
Secret 5th character that only subs would know about?
No, actually, I'm currently playing as my favorite character in the game, Pete. So
yeah, I like Pete. I like Max too. I don't know.
Well, the problem with Pete is that he just really doesn't like Brussels sprouts, and he makes sure everybody knows it by saying it about 5,000 times a stream.
That's Brussels sprouts.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where am I?
Okay.
Michael, how you doing?
Like
Baba Ganesh, 4 gig download, you think? I don't think it's going to be a 4 gig download. I'm assuming a couple hundred megabytes, but I don't think it's going to be 4 gigs. In preparation for the next update, you're going to make all the items you want no matter what, and then if you have your inventories full...
I've been playing Microsoft Flight Sim so often that it...
Oh, yeah, there you go, Sindri. That's a great idea. Epic skill with the upgrade to a knight. Thank you so much for clicking and tapping the upgrade button, upgrading his membership. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that.
There is probably a way to clear out the spiders in that the plank cliff.
So, building inside of bases and inside of caves is not allowed.
Oh, you can't do it?
No, it completely reds out whenever you try to do it. You can glitch it if you're just sitting there and like spam clicking like we did over by the Haze base.
Holy crap.
But
just a bunch of cola spawned over here.
Nice.
That's an oops. That shouldn't be... Okay. Oh, yeah.
So the game likes to spawn things over time from all the juice boxes, cola cans, everything like that. So if you don't harvest them, they tend to just kind of pile up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a bug. They're working on it.
It's a bug. Everything in this game is a bug. What's up, Daniel G? I'd love if they add bigger and more spiders. Yep, they're adding new spiders, by the way. They're called diving bell spiders, which are able to take water, oxygen underwater with them.
Big preach to Mark. Thank you so much for subscribing.
Breathe from it.
Any luck contacting Adam Sim? I sent the email. I'm waiting for them. They said they promoted up to a manager to Spock with them.
Not miss out.
Christian Carlson, thank you so much for subscribing.
You will know all the secrets to this game. The secret 5th character, everything. We know everything to this game. Go ahead and ask. Yes, we know.
Yes. Trust me, with everything I've dug through, I know about all 6 characters that are in the game. Not 5, 6, by the way. And, you know, what's coming.
Know that. Also, I see here question on tamables. Will there be tamables in the game?
Aphids for sure. Aphids are going to be able to be tamed. I'm not sure if they're just so you can use them to create trap bait or like baiting other larger bugs, but you will be able to capture aphids for sure. We actually have a live aphid trap that's actually up at the base that you'll be able to check out today. So the nice blue house that you're looking at on your screen is the main base. So nothing new on news for Halloween yet. I contacted them and I'm waiting.
I was at your base a minute ago.
You were at the small red base. You're looking for the large blue base. There should be
big blue.
Yeah, big blue is where you should be. Where you should be heading to.
All right, make on my way right now.
Essie, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate that. You're playing grounded at the same time as well. That's a great thing to do. So any base built on the baseball will be erased. I don't know if it's going to be erased completely because they are putting a giant footprint right next to it, so it's going to be interesting.
Like, for example, about 6 I knew there was 5. Now we have confirmation on 6. So things are always developing and changing. That's a good thing to hear, that there's going to be more than 5.
I see you, Captain Raptor. You need to look to your right. How you doing, buddy?
Hi there. Oh, looks like you built a bridge across?
Yes.
Wow, this is cool. You built a covered bridge?
Had to keep safe.
You want to see the giant Oreo? That'll be tomorrow.
Yep.
Giant Oreos you should be able to harvest and eat as...
yeah, you should remove all your valuables from your base.
Food.
Raptor, here's a good tip for everybody before the update tomorrow. Would be go through your base and remove everything that you would find of value. So any of your weapons that are really good, any of your armor that's really good, if you have a stack of bombs or ant eggs, anything like that, I would pull it out of your inventory just in case they wipe the map. Because if they wipe the map, then you're going to be able to start over with at least some of your stuff.
You'll have weapons and stuff.
Yeah, but you'll have weapons and stuff, so.
I think you'd like this game.
Maybe just a little bit. Jaden, the update is tomorrow, so very, very excited. Are the 6 characters playable?
Cool.
Not all at once, but they're working on adding them all in. I've seen 6 different.
The merch. Yeah, I think
I've seen 6 different skins.
Really cool thing to buy. 2+4. Thank you very much for.
Do I like wasps? I hate wasps, but I'm really looking forward to them being in this game.
Preview what's to come in the game for the update. We're going to show you some of the things. The update's not out, but we'll try to do our best to take a peek at what's to come.
So if you follow me over here, I'll show you a couple of things that are coming for sure. So I've set up 4 traps over here for you so you can see them and gawk and be amazed. This one that I'm standing in front of right here is called the stick trap. It's made completely out of honey. This is for you to put on the ground normally when you craft it, and it will get bugs stuck so you'll be able to do more damage to them without them being able to attack you. AKA, let's fight some wolf spiders and get them stuck in here so they can't jump at you.
Right.
This little
walk onto this. It's like bug paper or whatever.
Yep. It's just like bug paper.
Dude, that's cool. Now, why is it in an angle? Can you set that in the ground, or how does it work?
That's the weird thing about spawning things into the game right now. Whenever you spawn things into the game, they come in at an angle in the area they're not supposed to be. That's why it looks so strange like this. But it will be on the ground when you spawn it in.
That's cool.
So the other ones you're looking at here from right to left are the live aphid trap, the rock fall trap, and the catapult. So that's what you got.
I can't see the catapult. I do see the rock trap though.
Oh, you don't actually. It's right in front of me right here. Oh, that's weird.
Interesting.
That's strange.
Some things in multiplayer that you've brought in might not be able to be seen. If you guys want to see what these look like, though, real quick, you can jump over to Sir Sim-Alot stream, linked again in the chat.
What zone am I in? I am right here. So if you look, here's the oak tree right here. I am right next to the oak tree by the base.
Hacking into the files where cops are on the way, guys.
Update around 10 a.m. to 12 for you at least. Yep.
Stuff. Cops are on the way.
You got to watch out for them. They tend to get a little salty. But yeah, so then...
Ooh, wait a minute. I see bees.
Yes.
Oh, and they're going to the flowers.
Yep. So that's another cool thing that's happened is the bees collision and their animations seem to be pretty much 100% completed. And this is as of a week and a half ago. So can almost say 100% that the bees are going to be ready to go for the update tomorrow. So we should be able to start seeing bees and being able to make that nice bee armor and bee spears that everybody's been wanting. So...
That's cool. I wonder if while they're going to the flowers, if they drop, anything out of them, like pollen or nectar or whatever.
Yes, they will.
That's cool.
And then on top of that as well, if you have a problem fighting bees, which you will when you first start actually fighting them, because they'll be able to just fly away. I've noticed they're not very aggressive. They're kind of like the aphids. They try to run away.
Oh, boy.
It's a big spider.
Oh, you don't even got to worry about him. We'll deal with him in a little bit. They're kind of passive aggressive, so they're allowing you to actually build what's called a pollen trap, because right now they have the lure trap, which will bring ladybugs and ants to you, but the pollen trap will attract the bees. So that's pretty cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. What about the fireflies?
Actually, I put a firefly upstairs for you to see. If you come over here,
really?
we can
There's
look at it.
I want to be able to see it.
It's you come in the second house.
Oh, you're over there.
Yep, yep.
I hope I can see this.
I hope so too. Gotta be kind of bummed out if you can't. Did it disappear? It may have disappeared on us. Yeah, I can't see it either. Here, let me see if I can. Let me see if I can try. Can you see that? Did anything just appear in front of you?
I see a firefly, yeah.
Well, there you go. There's the firefly.
Wow.
Rail, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, guys. Sorry that I'm just kind of explaining a couple things to Raptor really quick, and then I'll make sure I come back and answer all your guys' questions. I apologize for not being
at night and stuff.
apologize for not being super on with you guys. So, Sim-Alot, do you think they'll add mechanical parts such as a wheel to make a bug-drawn cart? Not in this next one, but soon. Yes, they can fly.
Game? Oh, okay.
Yeah, they'll be one of the largest flying creatures in the game.
I know it has the word firefly in it, but I was just wondering for the update if they'd actually be... I haven't seen their animation for flying yet, so I wasn't sure if they'd be a...
Yeah.
Seems like they'll just be able to... So it seems like they'll be like the ladybug, more than likely. If you don't attack them, they'll leave you alone. But if you do, maybe they'll try to jump around and fly and attack you.
So inside of this chest I have right here for you, if you go ahead and open it on up, I've put all sorts of things in there for you. You have a dragonfly slayer, some koi armor in there for you, a bone diving knife, a trident, the bee spear, a mosquito needle, which is like a mosquito rapier that you'd use for fencing. At least that's what it's supposed to be when it's done. An ant boxing glove, which is like an ant butt that you put on your hand to punch people with. A weevil shield, and some liquid rage to help you fight things if you so choose.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
Yep.
Weevil shield. Oh, so we have a shield.
Yes, there's
like
going to be a shield.
Wait, so do we have dual weapons? Dual wielding?
Dual wielding has not been confirmed yet, but I have heard you will be able to shield bash, so it's going to be a lot like dual wielding. So right now, it's the most aggressive combo I think is going to be being able to use the trident and the shield underwater.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So look at that. This bee spear is just awesome.
Yep. No, Raptor's not in the dev world with me. I'm just able to kind of get some things in here using some console commands. I actually spawn them into my world so that way you can see.
Really cool.
Oddly, you can build inside the oak tree where the wolf spiders spawn. You're tempted to make a base in there. I would do it.
But it might be a thing in the
Kari
future.
Crump, thank you. You're back. Keep up the good work.
Whoa,
Absolutely. Definitely will.
They're not even afraid anymore. Yeah, this is basically Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
I was going to say, I'll go kill the Ore Weaver without armor on for you if you want.
Oh, because you have the... Wait, do I have one of those?
I did put it in there. It's going to be like... It looks like a little black bug with little tiny stick arms. You just have to hover over it and it will say Dragonfly Slayer.
Dragonfly Slayer, level 4 weapon.
Yep.
Now, this isn't its completed model, but it's going to look like gum?
Yes. So what it is actually made of is something called steel gum, a mosquito needle, and plant fiber. And what'll end up happening is you'll make a sword out of it, and what the description for steel gum is, it is gum that has lasted so long that it's as hard as steel. So wow. that's the description for it. So if you're making a weapon out of it, it says it's in the description of the weapon you're currently holding.
So we don't have to forge it, we just kind of have to like...
Build it.
Okay, so that's a way to get around forging stuff.
Yeah, for now.
You can kill an Orb Weaver in 4 hits?
Yep. You could kill an Orb Weaver in 3 hits with this guy.
Oh, right, because you get the stun damage.
Yep.
Oh, he's gone.
No armor. Yep. Angie, how's it going? Welcome to the stream.
This sword with the... But this is a 2-hand sword, though.
Yes.
So if they did... if they have the shield in there, you're probably going to have to use a knife or something on the side. I haven't seen any smaller weapons.
Yes, so...
That's pretty impressive.
The mosquito rapier will be able to... Or the mosquito needle, as they call it, will be able to be used in one hand. So you'll be able to do the sword and shield. Yep.
Oh, okay, so that'll go along with that.
Yep.
That's not complete as well, but it'll look like a mosquito stinger.
Mm-hmm. And it's a stabbing weapon is what it is.
Oh, yeah. That's nice. Very cool.
Yep.
Ladybugs never attack on sight. They attack aphids. Yeah, that's true. That's the only thing that does aggravate them. Unless you attack.
Yep.
And then they become aggressive. Wow, you built a whole base of the tree. And
yes.
this happened.
Yes, I did.
Wow.
It was a lot of fun. It takes a lot of work to build in this game, because at the most you can only move 8 pieces at a time unless you hack the game or break the game. There is a current glitch that you can put your ant helmet onto a dummy and then remove it and keep equipping it back and forth, and it'll make it so you put like 55 ant helmets on, and then you can just carry 55 planks. It is a way to build. I wouldn't suggest it, but yeah, you could do it.
That's cool. Now, a question about that tier 4 weapon, the Dragon Slayer. Now, since that requires gum, do we know where gum might be found?
I'm assuming on the bottom of the picnic table. That seems most logical to me.
Wow, I didn't even think about that. Confirm.
Yeah, so probably on the bottom of the picnic table. If not, some of the things that they're adding to the game, including the cockroaches, are going to have like a trash can. So it may be around a trash can.
Oh, they're going to add trash. Okay.
Yeah.
So the picnic table is here, guys, to the left, just in front of this would be where the shed is.
Yeah.
So the picnic table will be there. So we're getting more of the area north of the gas area.
Killing the ladybugs is very important, Tim. You are correct. Will there be insect sword? I don't know if there's going to be an insect sword, but there is a bee spear.
Respawns, except for the mints at the moment, which I
Will
hope
they ever get the
change.
ladybugs to fly? I'm not sure if the ladybugs will fly.
But you can continue to cheese. If you guys didn't know, by the way, pro tip, unless they patch it out,
Is it just
one way to
cheese
continuously
boxes?
make mint for the mint mallet tier 3, if you want to try it out tonight, is if you only hit the mints like 3 times.
Sorry about that. My wife came in here and was trying to. Santiago, has the grounded creator emailed you back yet? No. No, not yet.
You'll be able to make unlimited. You can only harvest so much a day, but you can pretty much get an unlimited source of it, and everybody in your crew can get mint mallets. It'll take a little bit of time, but not too bad. Yeah, but
to be honest, the reason why that they did that is because they said that you're supposed to be able to get no more than 16 or 20 mint pieces from those, because you're only supposed to have 4 people playing with you and only 4 mint mallets at a time. So I don't know if they're gonna patch that out. I doubt it, but
I'm actually dual wielding right now.
Yes.
Now, how do I? Is there a way to block?
No, not yet. That animation's not completed.
Okay, so it could be a way to block it. Oh, that would be great. Now that's good, because if you have a different type of armor, you can just quickly use this, and it's almost like acorn armor. Damn, that would make you even stronger. You could have acorn armor on plus this. Plus
Depends on how bad it gets, John. I don't know. I may take off. I don't know yet.
Right. That's pretty cool. Very good stuff.
I don't know what
how
is
are you,
in
Matthew
this.
Thomas? Good to see you here. Again, we're taking a look at some of the things coming in the update tomorrow, less than 24 hours for the update for Grounded, where we can then go underwater. There's koi fish. We're taking a look here at some of the koi armor, if you guys want to see that. I can put some of that on as well. Stuff that's coming to the future. There will be koi fish in the pond, and we will be able to swim and go underwater, and like already.
I can try something. I don't know if you'll be able to join me when I do it, but I can try to load into the development world and pull you in.
Oh, you want to try dev world stuff?
I can try once we're done kind of playing around here. We might be able to pull that off. I don't know if you'll actually be able to join me once I'm in it, because I have to break my game in order to actually get in. So
oh, I see. We can give it a try if you want, yeah.
Okay, just give me one moment here. I'll see if I can actually load it up. We'll see. Maybe.
Man, this is so cool. Gas arrows have been nerfed hard. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Okay, so you should get kicked. That's going to be something that happens. You should get kicked. And then I want you to go ahead and try to join me in just a second. I'll tell you when.
Sure.
My name's Peter. My friends call me Pete.
Okay, go ahead and try to join. See if I'm available for you to join. Hold on, guys. He's muted, so we'll see. Guys, I don't know what she made me, and that's why I'm afraid to try it. Do it. Do it. Okay, so I am in the dev world right now. Are you able to join me, Raptor?
I'll give it a shot right now. Search in friends.
Cheers.
I don't see your game coming up just yet.
Okay, let me see. For some reason for me it says you're offline, so I can't. Yeah, well, here, let's try that one.
I'm online according to the game.
I just sent you an invite to play. Maybe it'll work that way.
Through Steam?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, accept the invitation.
We'll see if it actually lets you in here.
Yeah, I don't see. Okay. So it said I accepted the invite, but nothing's loading in.
Okay. So I think that dev world is kind of just a one player thing.
Okay.
Which is a bummer. We can either go back to my world and fart around some more, or we can load into a creative world, whatever one you'd like.
Well, let's try creative then to see. Is there any other things we can spawn in or take a look at?
I could probably spawn in a couple more things, yeah?
Yeah, like we could go see. You guys want to see the wasps?
Yeah,
Like
I could
the
do that.
nest and things like that. We'll see what's in there. Mosquitoes, a few other bugs we haven't seen. And keep on coming in with your questions. Can you guys hear Sir Sim-Alot? I can hear him just fine. Can you guys hear him? He's pretty on par for me. I guess I can try to turn his volume up a bit. Hello, Sim.
Hey, buddy. Okay, let's see. Do I have a creative world set up?
Is that better? Let me know. One's in chat if that's better. You can hear him now?
Do I think it's going to be possible to patch out the cheats? Well, there's not really cheats, and it's kind of hard to patch these out because they're development codes.
My friends call me Pete.
Yeah,
Will
so
there be
we're gonna
more
doing
story?
some,
Yes,
we're
there
not
will be more
necessarily playing
story.
the game nor the new update today. We're taking a look at what's new in the next 24 hours. There's going to be an update for this, and it's going to be big. So all you watching are getting a first look at what's coming very soon in terms of weapons and things to build. It's going to be kind of cool.
Alrighty. So I'm in my creative world. I want you to go ahead and try to join my creative session here. You should be able to.
Yep.
Perfect. So with creative, it is exactly as you think it is. You can pretty much build anything by going in there and pressing the space bar on whatever you would like to make, except for things that need to be made in the workbench. You actually need to spawn in a workbench and then press space on them that way. Yes, the koi still currently swim underground.
Seems like it.
Okay.
Where is here, Pete?
So I'm going to run over towards the pond, Raptor, and then I'll spawn in the actual wasp nest, and we'll take a look-see at that.
Yeah, let's take a look at the wasp.
Blue Shot, how's it going? Welcome.
In a set place?
They have not confirmed the location of where the wasp nest is going to be yet, sadly. So we're still kind of up in the air on that one.
I don't think we have any locust bosses in the game, Ethan, but it's not impossible that locust will be out of the game.
Yeah, they have confirmed that there are going to be larger bosses that are out of the game for you to do battle with. So,
Good.
but they have not given any hint on what exactly they're going to
Still
be
gonna
yet.
be famous though. Gonna need
Sir
an
Sim-Alot
agent.
said the hauling glitch is by taking
Sports
armor
car.
and putting it onto a stand and then trying to equip it a few times. How many bosses will the game have if updated? Are there bosses being added in the update?
I don't. The only boss that I could think that they would add in the update would be the koi fish.
Right. And that just seems like a big enemy. That's all.
Yes, correct.
Is it going to be now? Do we know how many fish will be in the pond?
So far they only have skin for one fish. So I don't know if there's going to be more than one, and they're quite large. Here, let me see if I can. Let me see if I can get one in here. Let's see. That one didn't work. Let me see it.
Can you use flowers for something? Yes, they're used for baits like lures.
They're also used in order to make ladybug armor.
Oh yeah, they're also used for ladybug armor as well as you need leather for that one. But that's should be on our channels for how to make ladybug armor. If you see those videos, a few people have covered it.
Yep. It's all there. Okay, let me see if I can.
Now there should be a pagoda. Oh, the pond will be reworked, by the way. There's going to be a lot more detail around the pond.
That's
over that way should be a lantern and such, so it'll look different.
that's another thing is that they are. I would suggest if you guys do have a base on the pond, I would pretty much kiss it goodbye, because one thing that I've noticed is that the pond gets completely reworked inside and outside of the pond. So if you have something over there, I would imagine it's probably going to get destroyed. But they also haven't really commented on whether or not they would destroy bases yet. So we just don't know yet.
I don't think you can visit this house, no, in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I don't think it's possible. There's the bees, though, boys. They're working.
Yep, there's
Now, if you hit one, does the entire swarm attack you?
no, what I've noticed so far, now that animation may not be completed yet, but what I've noticed so far with those guys is that they're non-aggressive at the moment. They're kind of like bumblebees. So I don't know if they will be aggressive when you hit one, if the whole swarm will come after you yet.
That'd make them interesting to deal with.
Yes, it would.
Is that how the ants respond? It is, isn't it? When you have one ant and they're near each other, they all attack?
Yes, that is correct. I also put a koi fish in the pond for you.
There's a koi in the pond?
Yes.
I can't go down there unless we get to 200 likes, though. I'm sorry. I run a hard bargain. Can you make a
Games,
boat?
that's just
in
like...
the future you can run across
It's
the
just
water
something
if
for
get,
you guys to do while we're streaming,
water
that's all.
strider things,
Finelli,
but
how
I
you
don't know
doing?
If you can actually make a boat, that'd be cool.
How strong do you think the stings are going to be?
Too
Probably
hard. It'd
quarter
just
health.
Take like a couple clover leaf and
To make a boat, they've talked about using water boatman parts, but they haven't really said yet.
where's the koi?
Right there.
Oh, there he is! Holy crap! There it is.
There's the other one.
Seen that? That's what's going to be in the pond now. I only see the one. Maybe he swam out. He's just like fighting a megalodon.
Yeah. So yeah, if you back out, I mean, you'll be able to see really how big he is, and yeah, they're big.
The big boy.
That's why I'm thinking that I'm not sure if there's going to be. I don't think there's going to be more than one in the pond, because especially if they were to group aggro you, there would be no way to take them out.
I have a feeling that they're going to respawn though, because for only one
What's the list of the creatures added?
Well, there's
Leeches, koi fish,
bone, right? You get
diving
bone
bell
from the
spiders,
koi, right?
and a couple others.
That's one of the locations. Right?
So the bones, yes, the koi fish will be one way to get bones, but another way to get bones is there's actually going to be bones right on the ground outside of the water base. So you'll be able to swim to the bottom down there and pick them up.
Now again, remember, we're doing an earlier build of this. That's not the full release. If you read the pinned message up there on the top, and at the start of the stream, we went over that. We're answering questions about what might be coming tomorrow. So the fish here is a little glitched out a bit.
What do you do if your game isn't spawning ladybugs? Wait for the update tomorrow. Because with the update tomorrow, they should have fixed that spawning issue. But you could probably pick them up off the ones that with a range attack like bows. Maybe, but they're just really big, so you'd have to use your harpoon gun.
I wonder if the koi fish will attack you the moment you get into the water. Right now, their programming isn't complete in this update to attack or anything like that. So if I hit them, you can't even hit these guys, right?
You can, but it doesn't do any damage. The other thing is if you get close to them, you'll hear that the aggro music will actually start if you get close enough to their face. And they'll actually try, they don't actually attack you yet, but that tells me that they will be aggressive in the pond when you get to them. So you're going to want to probably avoid them in the beginning until you have some better gear.
They really look cool. Let's see. Raptor, round, long tables have been spotted in the patch notes. Oh, you mean for building in your house?
Yep. There's also going to be some rugs from Mite Fuzz and Bee Fuzz. So you can have like a red and a black and yellow rug.
Well, there might be.
Yep.
Thank you. That was quite good. I was proud of that. Can you ride them? I don't think so. Mounts really haven't been confirmed.
Do
too
I
much,
think that
but
the
it
armor
does seem
stacking
like you
glitch
can
will be
farm
patched?
aphids
Yes, I
in the
do.
future.
Do collectors for aesthetics? They kind of
I
are
don't know if
because they're
they'll
not
jump
really
out of the
that
water
used.
like Free Willy. Maybe.
Gnat fuzz? I don't know about
do
gnat
that. They come to
fuzz.
the surface often. They're not really.
That's
afraid
right.
that
Round
way, but-
tables, just our style.
Oh, that might be a good way to defeat them, is to shoot arrows from the... Have you tested that, Sir Sim-Alot? If you can shoot an arrow into the water and hit them?
You
If
cannot.
It doesn't do damage?
You cannot. But they have a fix for that. You're getting a harpoon gun.
Oh, right, the harpoon gun. Or you can also throw the trident, right?
Yes, you can throw the trident like a spear, but I would suggest holding it because you do a lot more damage if you're holding it and you actually stab them with it. So, yep.
Is there going to be anything that makes travel around the map faster since it's getting bigger?
Um,
Well, you have your aphid slippers to start with. That's pretty fast.
We actually did a test. It was on one of my myth videos. If you're wearing an entire set of spider gear, you will actually run faster than if you're wearing a set of aphid slippers.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, there it goes. Threat engaged, yep.
Yep. And then on top of that, if you guys can build trampolines, they're adding something called the Clover Glider. And you will be able to glide long distances with that, so it'll help you traverse longer. Yeah.
So you can set up like a highway of trampolines and then just bring a clover glider and jump coast, jump coast.
That's correct. Yep.
And you can always build a bridge too, like Sim-Alot kind of did there.
Yep.
Like a skyway that goes across the bridge. Now, where the
Build some barbecue
where the,
pits. I could do that.
Frisbee is
When
right
they
now in the
add the
water,
water
that's where the future
flies, you're going to
water
comment. Told you.
base is, right?
I hope so.
That's where the water lab is.
I'm sorry. One more time. I apologize.
So in the pond where the Frisbee is right now, in the update, that's where the experimental version of the water base is, right?
Yes. Yes.
And we don't know if it's a lab. Now, everyone always says to call them labs, but they're kind of bases too, because some of them they have a lot of equipment in them, but seems like that one might actually have like a submarine that was once part of that thing. You enter from the bottom and...
Yeah, so they are actually all labs. They've been dubbed labs within even the in the coding, so they are labs because they're researching different things at each of them. If you actually listen to the secret notes, Dr. Wendell actually says, you know, the berry lab is going to be used for this, or the hedge lab's used for that.
Oh, they each have their own purpose.
Yes. So, for instance, the hedge lab is used for communications and power, and the oak lab is used for central control. That's what we know so far. That's confirmed. So, what the other ones are, we still don't know yet.
Oak Lab is central control, yet it's one of the kind of smaller labs, isn't it? In fact, of all of them, it's kind of the smallest.
It's the second smallest lab in the game. The first smallest lab is the blueberry lab right now.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yep.
But that feels like a mini lab to me.
Slim, how's it going? Any idea
I
what
feel like if they were
weapons
gonna give any
we could
lab
use to
control,
start
it'd probably
gathering
be
materials for water weapons or gear?
My favorite lab so far is hedge-based.
Any weapons
I
used
like
work
the hedge
underwater.
lab. That
Spears
one's
will
fun.
work underwater.
Haze was kind of
They're
cool too. I
important.
hope we get to go into Haze lab in the update as well. Any more labs that we get to go to? So we have the underwater. Oh, so let's talk labs.
Okay.
Right.
Sure.
So we have the underwater lab that's coming in the update tomorrow.
Yes.
And then we have now there, and the ones that are currently locked. There's no way currently to get into Haze Base unless you cheated in, right?
This is correct. Yes.
And then we can get into Hedge Base, but it's kind of weird. Like it's kind of half locked, right? Like you can only get into one main section of the base through the broken window.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll. Oh, and also, what do you think about those buttons, those switches?
So, my guess on them is that each one of the bases will have a separate switch to send power back to the Oak Lab. And when you're sending power back to the Oak Lab, you'll go there, maybe put it in a code like you did to open the one door for inside of the Oak Lab to open the other doors to the bases. Because you will be able to get into the underwater base no matter what, because it's going to be broken at the bottom.
Right.
And then you actually get a quest that says... go back and divert power to the Oak Lab.
Oh yeah.
So
It's a giant.
That question here is saying, did the developers ever explain what
Good one,
happens to
Max.
the scientists? Well, they kind of did.
so
Like they've explained that that's part of the story.
Yeah, so part of the story is I made a video on it if you guys want to go check that out one as well, Rap. But it's where I go through and I listen to all of Dr. Wendell's audio tapes, including the ones that are going to be added in the next update. And Dr. Wendell ends up going insane.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What ends up happening is because when you shrink yourself down and make yourself larger again, you lose a little bit of something every time. They call it the raw science that you guys see around. But you lose a little bit of something every time. So through that, he's slowly losing a little bit of himself every time. He's aging a lot faster. And he decides that he's going to live out the rest of his days in his backyard away from the family and never see them again. And then he ends up turning on Burgle at some point and just abandoning him, and then disappears completely.
So Dr. Wendell could possibly be a bad guy, but we're not sure.
We just don't know yet.
These ants are fun to fight.
Yep.
Now, were they attracted over here to this stuff? What is this stuff?
So this is a setup from a video that I did when I built an arena and put a bunch of bugs to fight each other. Yep, it was a good time.
So this attracts them here because of the light, or what?
No, actually, I put all these guys here. Normally in creative mode, there are no bugs. So.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Here you go, Raptor. Grab this one. Use this one to fight them. It'll be better. Now you have two. Throw them.
Oh, right. Is it R?
Yes. R for rotate or R for throw, apparently.
Does it do more damage when you throw it?
It's just like a ranged attack, and then you can like grab it back and throw it again. It does less durability damage to it, but what I will say is they're changing the way durability is done. They're actually doubling the size of all the durability that's coming as well, because in the developer mode, not only is there that purple bar that you can currently see, but there's also a pink bar above it that I think is like sharpness maybe, and will allow you to do more damage.
So this is the tier 2 spear, by the way. So right now the what's it called, the small one, the pebblet spear, or what's it called, the tier 1?
I think it's pebblet spear, yeah.
Yeah. So this is the tier 2 spear. So that's new.
Yes.
Do we have a tier 3? So, and what are the weapon types in the game, right? So we have arrows, we have like bow and arrow.
Yep.
We have spears, we have hammers, we have swords, we have knives.
Yes. So there's also axes.
Oh, axes, yeah. Oh, that's a tool and a weapon, yeah.
Yep. And then they're going to also be adding a punching weapon, like for your fists. So here, I'll try to get one in here for you.
Like brass knuckles.
Kind of, yeah.
Cool.
Here.
Paint for bases? I don't.
Go ahead and pick that guy up. It's kind of like a boxing glove instead of it's a floating thing right in front of you there. So if you pick that up, that should be called the ant boxing glove.
Yeah.
You put that on, and it actually.
What's the recipe for that thing?
I'm still questioning on that one. I'm not really sure what that one is yet.
Ant boxing glove.
So yeah, because when you hover over it and you put it on,
dumb. I love that.
It doesn't tell you what the recipe actually is. So here, let me look.
Tier 1 punching weapon.
Yep, it's a tier 1 punching weapon, and then on top of that, you're gonna have the tier 2 punching weapon, which is the berry punching glove.
Oh.
So yeah, you use
cool.
berry leather as a punching weapon.
This is a really simple weapon. Yeah,
I'm assuming that there's going to be a third tier that's probably going to be for, that's going to be maybe the Hornet.
This could be a good weapon for stun. This could be a max stun weapon.
It actually is a max stun weapon. The berry glove is completely max stun.
Oh, that's great.
Dark Ninja, how you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, I don't know if as for paint for bases, I don't know. It would be cool though, because they have different colored flower petals. It would be cool if you could paint things. Being able to paint the grass seems like a little difficult to do, but I could see them allowing you to do sands and stuff.
Yeah, just I know that there's not going to be any. I'm pretty sure there's not going to be any paints coming to this next update because of everything that they're pushing.
Right.
I don't know. They're probably the next update. I can either assume more base building stuff because that's a big part of the game. And they're trying to add new stuff like a grinder to make different things. So maybe if you ground down the flower petals, you can turn them into pigment and then...
And the grinder is for making smoothies? ingredients for smoothies?
No, actually. So you have the smoothie machine, or the mash maker, as they like to call it, and that's how you make your drinkables, your consumables. But then they also have what's called the grinder, which is a large metal grinder.
And that can only be found in a lab, right?
Yes, correct.
That's a very complex looking machine. It's actually made of steel.
Yes, it is.
Sir.
So I've done this before. I've sat here and punched a spider.
Yeah.
It takes 169 punches to kill a wolf spider.
Wow. He's gonna feel that one. He's gonna need an aspirin.
Yep.
What's possibly coming with the update tomorrow? Well, that's what we're covering now, Twiz. So if you have any questions, please do ask.
Torsten, I'm
and
doing
also
great.
subscribe to myself and Sir Sim-Alot and check out our videos on the labs. There's the water lab covered in a little bit more detail. And speaking of tail, was that the tail of a koi right there? I just saw?
Yep. But the only problem is that in this version of the game, because they did not hotfix again this week, when spawning in the koi fish, they do have a random chance to swim straight at the wall, and then slowly feed themselves into it and become a ground fish forever. So
this one's sleeping, I think. Sleeping with the fishes.
So you actually can't use the punching weapon underwater, but I can
actually stand on them.
What I'll do is I'll try to get you a trident, and we'll see if you can get him with the trident.
Now, the trident is a very, very good weapon for underwater. Its stats are boosted for underwater, right?
That's correct, yes.
And you can still use it above water, but it's better.
Yeah, you're actually faster with it underwater. Rogue Tea Cake, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate that.
Let's take a look at the stats here so you can see the damage, the stun, and the speed for it. It's only a tier 1, which is impressive to me because that seems like a pretty complicated weapon to make because you got to kill a koi first, or at least find bones, which are not as common. Wasp will be coming to the game, we think, tomorrow, but we're not.
Epic
again,
Skill with the 3 saying, a 360 I should say, saying, hurry up update, we're all waiting for you, like and subscribe, chat, check out Raptor's channel too, support all these awesome guys. It was very kind of you. Thank you. Thank you,
keep in mind, we won't be able to damage these guys, but you can see that the spear gets them to move.
Yeah, right now they've made it so the koi fish is invincible in this part, but I don't think it's going to be that way for very much longer.
It's missing an eye?
Yes, it is missing an eye. If you look on the other side, if you look around it as well, it's actually covered in scratch marks.
Yeah, it's been through a hell.
Yeah, I don't know if that means, I don't know what that really means for it.
It's been experimented on, I bet, by Dr. Well. You know that scene from Resident Evil where you go under to experiment, you know, to the sharks in the tank?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe they, or just got into a fight with another koi.
Could be.
There'll have to be some core. I'm looking forward to a koi lore.
I'm thinking the update will probably come out around 10 a.m. Central, maybe 12 Central tomorrow.
That might be a good way to fight him too. Maybe you can only approach him from his left side.
Possibly, but with how quickly its turn is, I'm worried about how OP this guy's actually going to be. Because I mean, if you Raptor, if you look how big it is compared to me when I swim up to it, I mean, this thing is absolutely massive. It's like fighting a blue whale with a spear.
Yeah, that's true.
So
well, you can block to your heart's content, but actually, how does it work if we throw these things? Oh, you can't throw the spear. You can't throw the harpoon.
This one, it's hard to. You could throw it outside of water, not in water.
Yeah. I hope they add that you can do it.
Hopefully. I do know. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, somebody was saying. Let's see the fences in the Oreo mission. Oh, you want there to be like locations with the footprints and the Oreos. Yeah. Yeah. Do we know where those are going to be?
Okay. So if you guys know where the hot dog is on the map, it's going to be the Oreo is going to be right next to the hot dog, and the footprint is right next to the baseball. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the baseball will have a footprint next to it, and the hot dog is kind of like in the north, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So
it's, isn't that near where you find the knife? That
they've said that to me a lot, and I disagree with that completely because on their Twitter themselves they actually made a screenshot for people. If you guys want a new background, you can go there and download that. And it actually, the main centerpiece of it is this very large footprint, which means it's going to be a very important part to them. They wanted to call attention to it. So I'm assuming it could be a random event that happens where somebody comes walking through the backyard. You got to watch out for footsteps. there
So here's
could
the
be.
Oreo cookie. Oh, here's the yeah. Here's what this is artwork,
Yep.
and that's what you're talking about. Is this artwork piece?
Yes, that artwork piece.
Yeah, so
Notice how that footprint's smack in the middle of it.
Yeah, that's true. Burgle's here. I see Waterdew, Anthill, the mites and such. The tree in the background. Max doing battle with a wolf spider. Very nice.
Pixie, I'm holding. I get the hot dog whore. Dan Phillips, what's going on? The update's tomorrow.
Was that a potato at the very start that she was walking around? What is that thing?
That's part of the hot dog bun.
Oh yeah, okay, that's the hot dog bun. So next to it is the cookies. Man, whoever's in this backyard, dude, this family is messy. Absolutely messy. There's like juice boxes. There's the railing that you guys can see, which basically looks like it's just taken right off the one of those storage things.
It looks like if you go to the movies.
Yeah, the velvet ropes.
Yep, the velvet ropes.
Yeah. How about when the next area will they open? Well, this backyard's not complete yet. Like the area over by the greenhouse, left or right of the shed has to be done. The shed's not done too. The area around the pond is getting a lot of love, and possibly around the picnic table. And like we said before, there's new stuff to make out of gum.
Yep.
And it might be found on the picnic table, which is a genius idea. That's a very smart area for that to be. I love this team so much with their creativity in putting things.
Yep. I mean,
Are
Obsidian to
they
me
going to
may
patch
just...
this out, Sim-Alot?
Patch what out? I'm sorry?
Are they going to patch this out?
Yes.
The, highways?
Yes.
Oh.
Sadly, I'm pretty sure that anything that you guys have built over the water will probably disappear because of so much work that has to be put into it. They're moving things around inside of the pond.
Yeah.
There's new things that are being put on top of it. There's the pagoda that's being put in. So there's so much that they're adding to it that I doubt anything you've built on the pond is actually going to stay on the pond.
Any details on the upper area of the pond?
There's nothing up there yet. I've gone in there extensively. I haven't seen anything yet. I've even flown around in there inside the developer mode because some people were thinking that maybe where the koi fish stays.
Oh.
But I can say no to that because if you get into developer mode and you can fly right away and you get into the pond for about 3 seconds, there actually is the koi fish in the pond. It's where it spawns in. Its collision isn't set up properly yet in this current version, so it just swims into the ground and disappears. But I do believe the koi fish is going to be in this pond with you, which would be really cool to see that koi fish swim past that giant glass dome.
Chad, I'm with you. I want leaf boats too. That would be really cool to be able to like use a boat to like fight the koi fish and stuff from the boat. That'd be really cool.
Somebody gave me the update, an idea in the last stream that I had saying, what if they made it so you can ride on a bumblebee and fight a flying enemy while riding the bumblebee, having to shoot arrows at it?
I think these bees are a little too small. I wonder if they'll have different bees. I suppose these bees might be small to make the wasps look bigger when they come in.
Probably. I have to assume that the wasps are going to be a lot bigger, but sadly right now, I mean, this is...
I'm thinking mosquito size, right? Can you spawn in a mosquito?
You know, with this recent update that they did for the hotfix, it actually broke mosquitoes.
Oh.
But I went ahead and made you a wasp.
Oh, this is what the wasp will look, guys. Wasp confirmed. There it is.
Yep. And also, if you bump into them, they'll just roll away like a bowling ball.
Wasp bowling.
Rick, I'm not sure if you should be worried about your base yet.
And it's good. All right, I scored one. Yeah, that's
Michael
a
Scott killed a koi
that's
fish?
the only flying animal in the
I don't know
game
who that
right
is.
now. The only creature that can fly so far is the gnats. So it makes sense that they were probably reprogramming gnat AI for the bees and for the wasps too.
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah, I don't think the bees could be a mount, guys.
The mosquito as well will be is reprogrammed. The reason why is I think they pulled out because they're working on the coding for its actual collision. Because right now when you fight the mosquito, it just takes off and flies way into the air.
And it's so cool how they designed these spears. It all looks really cool.
So
Harpoon here.
yes, tadpoles are confirmed to be in the water update as well.
Yes, I've seen tadpoles, diving bell spiders, koi, although that's we'll see. It's probably 99%.
I'll see if I can get some of them in here, actually.
The water boatman. And what's the other one? What's the strider one called?
A pond strider.
Pond strider, yeah. How do you upgrade tools? I don't think you can. You can find new materials to make a next level tool, but I don't think you can upgrade them, can you?
You cannot upgrade tools, no.
Yeah. You can't add like a... You can't like make your sword on fire or something like that. No enchanting or modifications to make your bee spear throw further or something. Do you think the next will include the water update or no? Well, yeah, that's the next one is pretty much focusing on water.
Yeah.
It's pretty much 90. Oh, leeches. That's the other one I'd
Yes,
forgotten.
leeches.
Oh, those are hell. No.
Those things are actually I had it happen to me once while playing, but it's really difficult because I don't think it's quite done yet when in this current version, but they actually, when they attack you, they stick to part of your screen.
Oh god.
So you actually have like a sucker on, like a round sucker on part of your screen. Yeah.
That is bad.
Bulls, how's it going? Welcome to the stream.
They're very hard to... They have trouble hitting you, though. You got to get really close to one. They're kind of like a snake, right? Like, a snake has... It can attack you pretty far, but you have to be pretty close to
how's it going?
Snakes don't charge at you and then attack. They kind of stand their ground and then wait for you to come nearby.
So another thing that I would like you to think about, Raptor, when you're thinking about new things to be added to the game, is that this game is placed in Maine. So, and we're also suburban.
How do you know that?
Developers.
So we're in Maine, in the United States.
Yes.
I figured we were in the United States, but so we're in Maine.
Yes.
So
And the developers are also housed in Maine.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what does that have to do with anything?
It's just that's why they decided Maine, I believe, is because they actually are in Maine. But what that means is for everybody who's like, well, I want to see, I want to see a giant desert scorpion. It's probably not going to happen.
So we got to keep animals to the American North.
Yeah.
Now, of course, that doesn't mean we're not going to see like a random tarantula, because maybe there could be lore for any kid to have like hell, we could even see a giant snake at some point.
Yep.
If
Garden
somebody
snakes.
if there was a kid who had a tarantula in their bedroom or something.
Nice, Edgarth. Nice.
I mean, there's no telling where this game could go. We might have to go into the house and fight, like you said.
Is there still white ants? There are no white ants right now.
Soon. There's going to be a lot of stuff. That's why you guys
Earthworms.
need to sub. So make sure you are subscribing if you're here for the update. We're here a little early to what's coming up tomorrow. So we're just talking about it, showing you things early. The spear I have in my hand, for example. So make sure you sub to Sir Sim-Alot there, and he'll get you the latest and greatest. This man's channel is blowing up. You guys got to see the videos over there. I'm not joking either. I'm not giving him a shout out just because he's here. There's some really interesting stuff and breaking news. Like if you guys want to get the latest and greatest, that's where to find it.
I appreciate
Not seen
that.
anybody find as much stuff as you. Tyler, thanks for subbing. Again, if you guys haven't become members, today is the day to click or tap that join button.
White soldier ants? No, there's no white soldier ants right now.
As if you're members. And of course, we're almost unlocking a new email.
The stream will probably last at least another hour to 2 hours.
Or dragonflies. Well, dragonflies are kind of confirmed, right?
Yeah, with the Dragonfly Slayer, the only thing that I would advise people is that the Dragonfly will be very big compared to you. Because, I mean, if you think the size of a Dragonfly compared to an ant, and us being around the same size of an ant, you're talking something that literally is a dragon that you'd be fighting.
Yeah. And butterflies could be added pretty easily. I don't imagine those to be a problem.
Butterflies, yes. Crickets, easy. Grasshoppers, earthworms, they're praying mantises, most likely.
What about seasons? Do you think we'll see seasons?
Seasons would be a little bit more difficult for them to spawn in because, think about it, I mean, if they add in winter, let's just say winter, you would need cold weather gear, otherwise your person would freeze to death. They would also have to change the entire building mechanic to incorporate whether or not you'd be warm or not.
Everything would be covered in snow.
Yep, the pond would freeze over completely.
Oh, that would be so cool. That'd be mind-blowing.
Yeah.
I love this game.
One thing I think they will add, though, is weather. I don't know how much they'll add, but think about it. I mean, rain would be kind of like a meteor shower.
Yeah.
It could be a random event that would maybe come, and if you don't have a base made of weed stems and, like, secured properly, it may wipe out your base. Stuff like that, yeah.
Can you trip these wires if nothing's armed on them?
No.
Oh, okay.
But if you'd like me to arm them all, I will.
That'd be cool.
Okay, I'll arm them all.
Let's see if we can outrun those. When tomorrow will the update come out? Well, we're probably going to do a stream ASAP tomorrow.
Yep.
At about noon my time. But I mean, if we get noticed, I'm going live whenever the update's out because I want to see what's new. I want to go through the story. I think that's the best thing in this game. But then also, I'm equally as interested to see, like, okay, if they're going to make more weapons, how are they going to make them? What will the weapons be?
The only way to get the spiders to attack each other is if you aggro both of them and then you jump over one and then the spider will attack the other one because the spider will aggro anything that attacks
out
it.
in the backyard. Who knows? Would birds be a good ad? Oh, that'd be, man. The bigger the animal, the harder it'll be to fight.
Yeah, I was gonna say the other thing that a lot, like when people are asking, well, are we gonna make this? Are we gonna make this? Is you have to remember that we are very, very, very small. So, oops, I made a whole bunch of sticky bombs. That was a mistake.
Oh, you meant to make
regular bombs. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oops. Sorry, now you can go around throwing sticky bombs and stuff, Raptor. Have fun.
They should make the mints grow back. I agree. I would like to see the mints be a thing, but I think it's for balancing right now. But they could make a change to that as the game is more complete.
It wouldn't be hard.
Let's try some sticky bomb action. I actually haven't played with this. This is in the base game. This isn't new. You can make sticky bombs out of ant eggs if you want to.
Yeah.
But I haven't given a shot yet to that. So let's go find a... Is that spider still over there?
I think so, yeah. He should still be over there somewhere.
I'm going to go make him mad.
Gazia
Friska, thanks for becoming a Raptor Egg. Welcome aboard.
They should add some crayfish. Crayfish are a possibility. I just don't know where they would put them.
So congratulations on jumping in.
Warm weather could, warm armor could be made with fuzz and berry leather. Good point. That's very possible. Medieval Jester, thank you so much for subscribing.
Sir, could you come out of there?
When will this be a gameplay? They should have it in tomorrow. Everything that I'm doing should be in the game tomorrow. All right, let's see here.
Oh, there we go. Sir?
So, sticky bombs, it should take about 10 of them to kill a wolf spider, which is a little much to me, but... The reason why I don't think that there's going to be crayfish here, Santiago, is because there's not really a river that goes through. How come my mints respawned after the last patch? I mean, I'm not complaining, but it was very odd. Because they kind of like switch things around and respawned a lot of things.
Cool.
I noticed that same thing with my science.
In this game is I'd love to see a bird land in the tree. I'd love there to be a bird that comes to the tree every once in a while. But also a squirrel. That'd be so cool if you could see a little squirrel that just really doesn't bother you. It'd be cool to see animals that you really couldn't interact with, but that are around. Yeah, but the other thing to remember is that because of how big or how small you actually are, the chance of you running in or something that big seeing you is very slim. I'd love to see a little squirrel running across like the edges of the fence or something. That'd be super cool. Everybody's asking if they could add snakes. I'd love to see snakes in the game. It'd be hard to kill them, but I would love to see it. Yeah, no, build all buildables does not fill your tripwires. No. What's good is to try to put in animals that can't eat you in one bite, because otherwise there's no real fight or blocking. Yeah, that's why a snake would just eat you whole. Same with the koi. It could if it wanted to. Like a cricket. Mm-hmm. I filled your tripwire bombs, by the way. Oh, where are those? Oh, over here. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see if we can outrun them. So let's go into third person. How do you do that again? Press U. Oh, yes, the U key. Good luck. Wait, are they really there? Yep, they're really there. Run through. Oh, I don't see them armed, though. Go ahead. You hear him armed. Jeez. Well, that's the ultimate defense from a wolf spider. Yep. Hello, Wasp. Welcome back. So the cool thing about sticky bombs is they can not only be stuck to like enemies, but they can also be stuck to structures around them. So they do not blow up in the water. The fuse on them is put out immediately, so they do not blow up in the water. But say you're fighting, say something like a wolf spider, and you'll notice that bombs will be bounced off a wolf spider from now and then. If you throw the bomb at like a branch next to them, you will actually be able to blow them off, say places like the berry bush and stuff like that. So, lots of cool stuff. Yeah.
Is the update on the 27th? No, it is on the 26th.
Yes,
it is
they
tomorrow.
moved the update ahead one day, so that's why we're covering this now as a alert that it's coming tomorrow. And we're answering your questions and taking a look at a few things that are here. You can't get some of these items in the game. Obviously, the bombs that we were using are older, and you can get them anytime. But the boxing glove, for example, that's kind of a newer thing, which we're not sure. Frogs? Frogs? You think there'll be frogs?
I do think there's going to be frogs just because we already have tadpoles, so it'll only be a very likely thing that they're going to add in frogs. They haven't really said for sure they're adding frogs yet, but, I mean, it only makes sense.
Yeah, everything... I feel like everything in this game is possible. You think like, oh yeah, that'd be so cool, and then you think about how they'd have to balance it, or make it so you could fight it, or where it would be in
Is there
going to
be a roach den?
Like if
I'm
they
not
put
sure
too
about
much in
that.
this backyard, it's going to be overstuffed.
Probably.
With stuff
Sticky bomb!
Because, you know, in terms of exploration, it'd be nice if it spread out a little bit more. But there's a whole backyard out here. I mean, there's that whole area by the greenhouse. There's the, and by the greenhouse, I mean the house that happens.
Well, Rick, they just tweeted due to some problems, the update has been pushed out to September 13th.
There's the
don't think so.
That go over there, so that's kind of cool. Well, there'll be a Robin Williams Easter egg. Was he in a movie where there was shrinking?
Maybe.
Remember that? I don't know. Taylor, thanks for subscribing. Appreciate that. Thanks for all the likes, boys.
You got me, Warwick.
Appreciate y'all smashing that like button and hanging out with us. What are all the new creatures being added in the update? We're not sure entirely what will be tomorrow, but we believe it'll be anything to do with what could be in the water.
Yeah.
There's going to be catapults possible. There's a lot of possibilities, but we're not entirely sure. Except we do know that there's going to be cookies.
Sorry, it's dinner time. There is cookies.
There will be cookies. They're going to be over where the hot dog is found. Obviously a reference to the oatmeal cookie and Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. So many references, so many... it's just really cool.
Public service announcement as well that the cookies are not Oreos. They are called Archer cookies.
And they kind of look a little more tan color. They're like those reverse Oreos or whatever they're called. Vanilla Oreos, where they're like vanilla on the outside. Will there be milk? There could be. Who knows? There's plenty of juice around here. Diet soda.
I don't know about milk because milk would curdle. Turn into cheese in the backyard.
So Bobby Gibson, welcome back. Good to see you. Welcome back to, again, all of our new members, too. If we could get some wonderful Pinto Bless in the chat for all of our hopes and dreams. Let this update be cool. Let the game be really awesome. Let tons of people come back and check out the game again now that there's a big update. The fact that it's been about a month, it's been, Sim-Alot, man, it's been a month.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's been a heck of a month.
Yeah, it feels longer, honestly, because this is highly anticipated. For me, this feels like 2 months. Because ever since I was so into.
Do you think they should add decay timer to fiber curls produced on cutting grass? It would help cleaning up unwanted resources. Yes, I've been wanting that for a long time, Richard Carey. So that would be an awesome thing. What zone do you think you can get an update next? If you had to guess,
this is cool.
Probably the vegetable garden.
You know, it's got that Stranger Things vibe.
They should add a Lego piece. I hope so.
You know, some sort of weird sciencey stuff going on.
Got a milk willow. Oh no. Waterflies confirmed? Nice.
Kill bugs and stuff. Are they going to clear built bases? Possible. Sir Sim-Alot recommended that you take your valuables with you.
Yeah. I would just suggest that everybody tonight, just if you love this game as much as we do and want to play it as much as we do, just go and get things like your most powerful weapons, your most powerful armor, which should be your Ladybug armor.
Save.
Yep.
Oh, and bases around the pond.
Yep.
Sir Sim-Alot says that. So this, you won't be able to do this, right? That we're doing here.
Yeah. This, if you have one of these built up, which you can more than happily do once the update goes through, but if you have something like this, the chance of it getting destroyed is a lot higher than for, say, the base that I built, where there's supposedly nothing going to be updated on there. But I do want to add that the developers did say that out of everything we've seen so far from all of us YouTubers, or out of everything that we saw in their spoiler, that there's even more.
So he asked, do you think at the end will you be getting big again?
Yes.
Yeah, the tagline of the game is go big or never go home. So it is implied that the main goal of the game is to find out what happened and how to undo whatever might be there. Sim-Alot, where is the lantern supposed to be in the update? Is it where the yellow and purple flowers are? Near the shed?
No, the lantern's going to go pretty much right where I'm standing.
Oh, right where you're standing. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it goes more towards this corner, and then down on that other side, closer to the rose bushes, there's going to be some lily pads, and then further to what would be your right, if you're looking at the oak tree, there's going to be more lily pads, and then they also have a pond cleaner, kind of like a pool cleaner, that's coming in at it as well.
The pond is going to have lily pads. That is another thing I forgot about. And these this seaweed that's here is going to have.
Oh, and how's it going?
Diving bell spider storing oxygen in it.
Yes.
So you'll be able to breathe underwater by going to these little, like, oxygen points.
Yep.
So you won't need to surface. You can actually stay underwater without having to come back up for a while.
And they're also multi-use, so you do not use them all at once, but it also does not fill your entire oxygen bar all at once either.
Yeah, it's kind of like water. When you drink water, you'll need a few of them sometimes.
What a major letdown it would be if the water, if the pond wasn't in the upside. Yeah, you're telling me.
If you don't want to. Build a very
How do you think we're able to get the cattail
storage
fluff
area
since it's so
and
high up? I think you're gonna have to shoot
for
arrows
example,
at different puffs on them.
Probably over by the oak tree, you could build a small little sleeping area, lean-to out in front of the door.
Can't see the stream tomorrow because you're going to San Antonio.
Maybe animal
Well,
locations will change.
it'll be here when you get back.
They might move some spiders from one area to another. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm not really sure about them moving different spiders and stuff around, because that would be a little difficult because their pathing's already created.
Do you think they're going to add the stick bug?
I would love to see a stick bug.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah. The other thing that a lot of people are saying is, what about a daddy long leg spider?
Ooh. Oh, you can actually chop this dry grass out here. I didn't know that.
Yes. And also,
disappear?
yes, Xbox will also be being updated tomorrow. It is not just the PC. It is also Xboxes as well. We'll get the update.
That's a good point. Ingazia,
Blacksmith, do you think that there will be a chance we'll be able to play or be able to have a base on top of the lily pads?
What is going to happen?
That's a good question.
Raids?
I'll have to check that out.
I don't know what that question means.
I'll have to check that out because I don't know.
Yeah, stick bugs would be cool. Certainly excited to see all sorts of different creatures and stuff. Yeah, we built all sorts of things in this game. We built a house around the tree house. We built a base on top of the controller. We built, we've glitched into secret labs and things like that. We've done, you name it, we've done it.
Yep. Explored developer files.
We've done bases on the water, like on the shore, and kind of like made a lake house and stuff. Oh yeah, that's another thing I'd like to see upgraded too. Sim-Alot, is there any word on, like, for example, now they solved this problem a while ago, right? With building traps where it would attract tons of larvae and stuff to attack.
Correct.
Did they
yes.
fix that out? Okay.
Yes, they did.
Now, are there going to be more base defenses?
There is a few, yes. So, one is that rockfall trap that I showed you.
Yes.
They will be an activatable trap. And you fill it full of pebblets and you drop it like you're fighting.
That's awesome.
Like you're fighting on top of a castle.
That's cool.
The other thing, which gets me very, very, very excited, is they have something called the bushcraft turret that is being added. It is
Bushcraft turret.
Yes, it is a trap called bushcraft trap turret. And I'm assuming what you're going to do is you're going to either load thistle thorns or maybe spears into it, and then you will actually get behind it, and maybe it'll act as either a ballista or a machine gun, I'm thinking.
Oh, dude. Ballista level stuff would be cool. If they have a catapult, I don't think a ballista is out of the question then.
Nor do I. Especially when we're thinking about kids making stuff with their hands. I mean, let's face it, making a machine gun's going to be a little hard. But not out of the question. You subscribe to you on mine too? The internet won't work on their song watching on tablet? Oh, Plasma Song.
Because going into the Haze Lab
awesome.
completes the
Marcos
first
Martins,
quest
how you doing?
and leads to the underwater
You're
lab.
at school?
I believe the Haze
sorry,
Lab
you're at
is
school.
going to be open.
It
It's just kind of the end of that first quest.
What I will like to add, though, Raptor, is I've done a little bit more exploring in free camming mode.
Oh, yeah.
And up to the back right of the backyard, in that area where you could kind of get up to, but it's kind of just barren up there right now. If you go up there, it just states under construction.
Right.
When you're flying around up there are some severe divots in the ground that look like they could be places for either new tunnels for other types of bugs, or maybe a gopher, or even more bases. I am going to assume that there's going to be a base inside of the
They're
shed.
actually labs. They're actually labs.
Oh, labs. I'm sorry.
You'd know that if you were a true fan.
I know. I mean, I only played this game for over 200 hours already, but I'm
Only 200?
only 200. I know. I know.
Okay, so you think there's going to be a base in the shed?
Yes.
Or maybe lead to the shed?
Could be. Could be.
Ooh, dude. Oh, you know what would be amazing? Okay.
Hit me.
Here's what I just thought of. So the developers for this have put in a reference to Battletoads.
Yes.
Battletoads is coming out very soon.
Already's out. Yes.
Think about a hyper tunnel, sort of an underground, like, do you think there'll be any sort of monorail or transportation device underground?
You know, with Ominent being the head people here that are doing the research and everything like that, and the bases being as advanced as they are, to me it only makes sense that they could add something like that. I mean, how else would they traverse their people around quickly without them being taken out by said, you know, all the bugs that are in the backyard, you know, getting them around safely. It only makes sense.
Cool. If we got to, like, if there's a monorail or like a train that we get to drive. How much is this game? Yeah, how much? Isn't it $29?
Yes, it's $29.99.
Worth every penny. Go buy it
I
now.
would-
Or it's free if you have Xbox Game Pass, right?
Yes, it's going to be free if you have Xbox Game Pass. Yes.
Same with Flight Sim. So get Xbox Game Pass now and then get this game.
Yep.
Another thing, these little webs all the
Too
time.
bad we
that
can't
get
make-
caught on all the time. Are they going to fix that? Is that fixed?
So now if you get caught on them,
Yeah.
you can actually break them and fall out of them. You no longer get stuck forever. You are supposed to get stuck in them though, because it only makes sense to jump into a spider web, you get stuck.
Right, but if you break it, you shouldn't just like have to AMS in order to.
Nintendo? You mean like your Switch? No, they're not gonna add this game to the Switch.
Game Pass is killing it. Right
Best
now,
thing
7/7.
you saw so far was a group of ants take down a wolf
quite a big
spider. I
deal.
was hoping
In fact, some
to
of the
get
best
some
games
lure
coming
arrows
out
out
lately have been Microsoft. Like
to
this
recreate the
is
event.
kind
I
of a
actually
Microsoft
did
title.
recreate that
Flight
event,
Sim has
but
been
I
a Microsoft
could
title.
do it right now.
There was
You guys want
game
to see a
on
bunch
play
of
soon. That's
worker
Microsoft
ants
as well.
take
I
out
forgot
them?
what it was, but there's been a lot of stuff going on. Hi from France. Hi, where's everybody from? Let us know tonight, and make sure you check out Sir Sim-Alot's channel too. He's got the big brain on this. We'll be playing a real game starting tomorrow.
Yep.
When the update comes out, I suppose we could just start fresh, I guess. I mean,
Yeah,
probably be a good idea to just start fresh and see what's new. And
I've really started to think that we should start fresh tomorrow because with everything that's coming, yes, it'd be really cool to have the super base with us in the ladybug armor so we're not worried about getting killed by anything.
what's up, Denmark? Good to see you.
But with the amount of damage that everything's going to do to you, I think it's going to enhance the experience again.
Now, is that a lot of damage?
It could be a lot of damage.
Could be a lot of damage. Okay.
It's a significant amount of damage.
Now, is this some sort of a religious sacrificial site here?
I don't
Sim-Alot?
think
Look at this.
that it's going
All of
to
your little,
wipe.
All of your little torches around
Everything,
this
at
dead
least.
body of the wolf spider just looks. It looks like some sort of a sacrificial site.
Well, the secret is that this is actually how I'm gaining my YouTube power. Is I'm sacrificing spiders with floating torches around them. Yeah.
I'd like a way to cut these mushrooms down and actually eat the larger mushrooms. Man, imagine if you could cut one of these bad boys down
Yeah.
and eat like you'd get like 50 mushroom out of it or something.
Yeah.
What is scarier to you, the koi fish or the water spiders?
Yes, they're gonna add
probably the koi
basketballs.
fish, 'cause I have
Yes,
no
it is
idea
coming.
How you're going to be able to fight that?
Do I think they're going to
Water
add a type of
spiders, to me,
RC
just kinda
vehicle?
seem like easier than
I
orb weavers.
I'm not sure about
But I
that
guess
one
that
yet.
remains to be seen
That one's still
tomorrow.
a little I don't know about
Indonesia,
that
hi
one.
there. Yeah, good to see you all watching from everywhere in the world. You guys are awesome. Thanks for being a part of our lovely international community. We're proud to have you all with us.
Rodrigo, welcome. Welcome. Andrew, how you doing?
Did you know that there are actual exploding ants in real life?
Yes, there
Are
are.
there?
There actually is also a fungus in real life that what's happening to the weevils actually does happen to ants. They get eaten by a fungus that ends up turning them crazy and taking over their bodies completely.
And that's what they talk about in Last of Us, right? That's that
Yep.
storyline. What do they call that? What's that fungus called? It's cordyceps or something?
I think so,
Cordyceps?
yeah.
Something like that. Neat.
You had a bug or burgle
Well, I didn't know that. Now,
disappear?
again, if you guys
He'll
didn't
come
catch
back.
this earlier, Sim mentioned that this game takes place in Maine, in the
Yep.
United States. So it's a northeastern landscape. So it's going to be mostly.
I think the Haze Lab's going to
anything
open
that
up
you
after
find
the
in
Water Lab.
Northern North America, or at least in the northern United States. So we're probably not going to see scorpions or cactuses or anything, but
Well, that could be some speculation because if they have that garden that's out back, or maybe they add like a box that looks like a kid dropped something, or like a critter cage or something, it could add something like that to the game. Knowing Obsidian, they could add anything to this game.
can we try to fight a spider with that
Gamer
sticky
Plays,
pad you
how's it
put down
going?
earlier?
It's not really interactable.
Oh, it doesn't not work?
No. It's coding. Because I spawn it.
Does the rock trap work?
None of the things that I spawn right now, because they're spawned, they're not actually built. We can look at them, but we cannot use them.
Okay, so they're not fully...
I remember you, Gamer
so
Plays.
their models are there, but their function is not.
There's a dead mouse in the skylight in your classroom. Ew, that's gross.
Wait a minute, there's cacti here?
What are
No, I'm
bombardier
talking
beetles
about
normally around?
You're not gonna see a
A
cactus
big
in
rock.
somebody's backyard. It might be a house
It's over
plant.
by
You'll probably
right
see some unique... Oh, it'd be cool
here.
if you go in the house.
Bombardier
and, like,
beetles are normally here
whoever
and
lives
spawn
there,
right
the
over
mom
here.
is like a crazy houseplant person, and there's just houseplants everywhere. That'd be awesome. If she was like a botanist or something, that'd be awesome. Yeah, so the spear that I have is a tier 2 that'll be added tomorrow.
Yep. Because that's the bee spear, not the hornet spear. It's a bee spear. So if they add the bees tomorrow, because I mean the bees are done, they have to add them tomorrow. So now it's just waiting. Another thing I found out is if you build yourself, because you're going to be able to capture aphids, right? And one thing you'll notice from aphids is they make aphid honeydew. Now aphid honeydew gives you food, water, and heals you.
Yes, very powerful.
So if you make yourself a little cage and you put it around, say, some clovers, because if aphids are around clovers, they produce a lot of aphid honeydew. So could be a little hack that you could use.
What do you think? Are they going to update it so there's something in the sandbox / garden tomorrow?
I don't think that update's going to be tomorrow. I think that could be the next one.
Yeah.
Maybe... I'd like to speculate that I think that the shed is actually going to be the next update because they have something pointing directly at it in the water update, so it only makes sense that that's a logical step.
That's going to be the pool filter?
Yep, the pool filter, the pool cleaner, yep.
So it's the thing that grabs leaves out of... It's basically a long pole with a net on the end of it that's leaning up against that side of the pond.
Yep.
That goes towards the... Now, I wonder if we'll see any clues change if the shed... You know, with the little baker that's in there.
Yep. The potato chef? Yes.
Yeah, I wonder if we'll see any changes to the Easter eggs. I wonder if they'll hide other things around somewhere. That'd be really interesting. And I'd love to be able to build more into the tree, too. I hope they complete all that.
You ready to have your mind blown?
Let's do it.
The potato chef that you see is actually a map of the backyard.
Is it?
And it is a treasure map for the backyard to something that is not in the game yet.
What? How do you know this?
But... That's the furthest we're going to get into it right now.
Oh.
There's a lot more to come. There are secrets to come.
It's an actual treasure map?
It's a treasure map.
I didn't even know that.
Yep.
That needs to be your video tomorrow, by the way. Hidden treasure map. That's a good one. I had no idea. Did you cover that before?
I have not yet. No. It took some work. It took some help of some people in my wonderful community in my Discord channel, plus some actual digging through files to figure out exactly what it leads to. So
that's crazy. Are we going to learn more about the Watcher? Oh yes, because that'll probably be linked in somehow to the water base.
Yes. So the Watcher, you're going to end up getting 3 notes on the Watcher. There's already 2 in the game, where the Watcher is talking about watching Dr. Wendell. And he's in the second note, he starts talking about going and getting out because Dr. Wendell's gone insane and the fungus is starting to take over the base where he's hiding. So.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's the Haze base, right?
Yep, that's correct.
Oh, nice.
Look at you killed 2 grubs.
All right,
with 1 bomb.
Something I didn't know, you can take out the grubs with bombs.
Well, you didn't kill that one. You killed this one though.
No, but I mean you can get them out of the ground.
Gamer Plays, what's going
on?
on?
The Watcher's going to be interesting. I
Your big brother has a YouTube channel? That's cool.
I'm really curious to see how they do that. And Dr. Wendell has shrunk and grown himself a few times.
Yeah, he does it daily.
Yeah, so it explains that he's coming out to the backyard to shrink and then go to work at the bases. Just imagine if you could shrink yourself. That'd be so awesome, Sir Sim-Alot. Your house would be a mansion.
That's right.
You'd be able to build like a, you know,
I'd live in a
gerbil.
Matchbox.
Mm-hmm. But you could actually drive like Hot Wheels cars and stuff around to work.
Gamer Plays, I don't know. I've never streamed directly from my
Grubs
Xbox
freak
to
you out when you
YouTube
hit him with
before.
a shovel. Yeah, luckily Grubs, you don't really bother with them once you.
There is some mad
once
science
you've
going
made
on
armor
for sure.
From them if you want to, and once you've gotten your canteen, they're pretty much. That's it, right? Unless you need meat. But by then you can just eat mushrooms all day if you wanted. Brussels sprouts.
I can make him do it. I can make him say it. But Raptor, how would you feel?
Just a quick question from
Sure.
Lizzie. If people built bases up to the house, will they be deleted in the future update? Maybe. It's like we've been recommending if you've built a big O base, I think they're going to try as best they can.
Richard Carey with the 5 saying, do you think they'll add items to collect from the house or shed to make like burrowers doing the movie? I don't know. I know that we are going to get some stuff from there, but I don't think that you're going to get like
might be worth restarting
a drill, for instance, because everything has to be small.
That there's a new update, just for yourself too.
You hopped over to Raptor's stream and subscribed as well. This is good. Your number, Sim. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
So it should be a good time to start all over and build a skywalk across the yard if you want to.
Yes.
First time joining the stream? Yes. I will link my schedule for streaming. We're pretty much... It's all based on like what games are out now, and with the update coming out tomorrow for Grounded, we're going to be covering it like crazy. And if it happens to drop tonight or something like that, an emergency
yeah,
video
there's
will probably go up for me and
there is
Sim and
some
everybody else just covering
there
it
is some
like,
crazy
hey,
stuff
here's the
behind
update,
locked
check
doors.
this
I've gone into every single base in the game
Let's go
and
see
looked
those
at
koi
all of
again.
the
If you
hidden
haven't
stuff.
seen it, there's a big old koi fish in the water. Or there should
You'd be
be.
playing Ground if your brother wasn't on the Xbox. Well, it's a good time.
There's also going to be an underwater base too.
Well, the chef pick
One's
is
in
a
chat
map
if
of the
you saw the
backyard.
koi
The
earlier,
chef
the
hat
big
has the tree. That's
Seems
crazy.
to be,
It is.
One eye.
I
I
told
wonder
you.
if there's a name for him. Does he have a name? Like One-Eyed Pete or something?
Well, I mean, they haven't given him a name yet, but I doubt it would be Pete. Since there's already a Pete. But I don't. Maybe we could call him Jeffrey.
One-Eyed Jeff?
Yeah.
Lol.
But one thing somebody said to me, which I think is really cool, that could be added, is if your base is sitting out, technically you're cutting down grass, and when grass is cut, after a while it turns brown. So what if there was degradation of bases where your base would start to brown out and you'd have to do maintenance to it?
Yeah, rebuild it and stuff. That'd
Yep.
be kind of neat.
I think so.
It would add for it. You could do that with a higher difficulty.
I'm hoping for
level,
more floor types as well.
But that would
I know, that sound
I'm
is
assuming
really
they
loud.
might-
I've tried turning it down 3 times now.
hesitant for that. A lot more programming, but definitely a cool idea. Yeah, it would be cool if we could make our own minecarts or something to traverse the landscape in our own vehicle.
Well, I'm hoping that they do add a cart at some point in the game because, yes, wearing the ant armor is cool to be able to carry 8 planks. But really, I mean, when you're going out weed stem farming, you gotta really traverse all around. So,
Sam Buchler, thanks for the $1.
Hippie, how you
Appreciate
doing?
that. Thank you. Yeah, that's true. They're going to add cattails, and cattails are a part of a rebreather recipe. That'll be for underwater as well.
yep. Which, funnily enough, right now the rebreather is actually, like it's the strongest defensive thing in the game right now.
Oh, that's interesting.
Which is strange, but
Oh, maybe for fighting the fish, maybe.
yeah, possibly.
But interesting that it's better than the actual armor.
Yep. Another cool thing we're getting for the water is we're going to get what's called strider skates. And what those are going to be able to do is pretty much make our bridge that we have over there useless, but it's
Yeah.
going to allow you to run across the top of the water as
That could
long
be a
as
good-
you're sprinting.
Yeah, that could be a great shortcut. Oh, wait. It's not, oh,
We need a lot
you're gonna
more
have to have
weed.
specific armor so you can go nonstop.
Stems.
You know how you get the bee stinger? You'll just have to kill a bunch of bees. When they die, they'll drop the necessary ingredients. Might
Yep.
be 1, might be 5. It all depends. Yeah, building. Yeah.
What's
it
the
would be
first
cool
thing to help you
this
breathe
game is a little
underwater?
tough, though,
It's,
to build long structures at ground
let me see
level
if it's
because
in here.
everything, like grass and stuff, kind of regrows, and the ground is not very flat, and there's no terraforming. So if you're going to be doing building, it's probably going to have to be from like the middle level of the oak tree across the whole backyard. Like the oak tree is a really good spot to build a base because it's kind of the middle of the yard. Like if you look here, map of the backyard, the oak tree is right about here. It's it's pretty close to the center of the yard. Berry bed?
So the first thing that you're doing is you're gonna break the rebreather and then the
can you put
diving
down
mask.
all the furniture, Sim? All the new stuff?
Sure.
Now, do you think you can get this stuff?
The berry
Like,
chair you can definitely get.
But what about lab stuff? Can you take lab chairs?
That should be in the update tomorrow that you're able to pick up the lab chairs and move them around.
Oh, that's so cool. So we'll be able to bring stuff back to our base.
Yeah.
Go raid a lab and then bring it back to your base.
The funny thing is it literally says, "Yep, you stole this."
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. There's a berry chair.
There we go. So we got, oh, that is so cool. Like a leather chair.
Yeah, it actually looks
Sweet.
quite comfortable, personally.
It does. I have a chair that looks like this.
You have no armor,
Brown
but
leather instead of
a mint mallet. I would suggest making any armor because any armor is going to be better than no armor. Also, guys, thank you so much for 70 likes. You guys are awesome. One
That's a
more
really
member,
cool
you
looking
guys
chair.
unlocked a giveaway today, and
Definitely.
we
some
are only
new
30.
items to
We are only
decorate your
29
base
likes
with for all
away
the
from 100.
items and stuff that you find. Be nice if you could actually use these. Like if you could sit down and it'd be awesome is if it re-healed your health or something like that immediately.
There is the ant totem that you're going to be able to build from now on.
I can't sit in the chair though. Chat's telling me to sit in it that you can. I can't. Can you?
No, not yet.
Okay.
The chairs are not usable yet. Soon, but not yet.
Soon. Does this actually keep ants away, you think?
It says it gives you like a hint about it when you actually go in to build it. If you open up your build menu, you go to decor and you go on to ant head totem. It says display a warning to hostile ants. So maybe, I added in the basketball hoop here. Now we've all seen the basketball hoop before, but the cool thing about this basketball hoop is in the update, they're actually adding the basketball. So you'll actually be able to play. Yeah.
Oh, you probably need berry for it, huh?
That's
Berry
actually,
leather to make a ball.
I think it's, pebble.
Oh. Wait, that doesn't bounce.
Nope, it doesn't. It's actually a resource. If you go onto resources and you scroll all the way to the bottom, you should find it down there.
When the update comes out and you guys are going to the pond, who will meet the T-Rex toy first, me or Sir Sim-Alot? Well, I guess we both know where it is. The T-Rex, there'll be a little T-Rex toy at the bottom of the pond. Kind of marks the entrance to the lab, kind of.
So yeah, I made
both
this.
seen it.
I made this funny joke that to Derby when I was speaking with her earlier today, that you guys are gonna wake up and walk, and by the time you get to the mystery machine, because I've played this game so much, I'm gonna have a 4-story base and a full set of ladybug gear by the time
That's
you
cool.
guys get there.
Yeah, you can work on the base while we work on story stuff, or vice versa. We can all go together. That'll be fun.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, I
start
want
fresh,
everybody
so
to
that way
get
we can play.
I want everybody to get the full experience. You know, like nobody should run ahead. No reason for anybody to run ahead.
Yeah, we'll do
Their
things,
debug sword is the sword that they're
we'll all work
using
and do
as
our
the
own
template
things
for their new
separately
swords.
Together. Separate and together. Everybody will have a task.
Yep.
Do you think they'll allow more than 4 on a map? Sim, what do you think about that?
It will mess with their current multiplayer programming, but I don't see why they wouldn't, especially with the 6 characters that they're having added to the game. Well, the 2 new characters that having added to the game. I had doubts when they only had the 5, but now that there's 6, I have a stronger feeling that they're just going to bump it up to 6 players. And also, I mean, it only makes sense if you're going to fight bigger things like a koi fish. You would need more people. I mean, the koi fish is going to have a ton of players, a ton of
I want
health.
to see the new characters. I want to see them. Have you seen them?
Yes.
Oh.
Yep.
One of them is a skeleton named Steven Skeleton.
Well-
Alonzo Lopez says you're cute. You are correct. I am. Thank you very much.
The the truth is that the skeleton's name is not Steven. His name is actually Mr. Bubba Bones. It's actually his name. You can spawn him.
Wow.
Yep.
Do you think the wolf spider is going to try to trap you in the base if you restart the game?
No.
The wolf spider does patrol the oak
Well,
lab,
the suitcase and starts has 5 slots. Yes, it does.
but spiders are not too difficult.
Yes, it does. It has
to
5
fight
slots.
Now that we've done this a few times.
Gotta
I
love all
really
the
think
good.
The
We'll be
most
able to sit
scary
in
and
chairs.
deadly
Yes.
creature so far is a wolf spider. Fighting one of those when you're not ready to fight them is bad times. But if you know what you're doing, you can survive and get out of there.
There is a way to do it. It's very hard, but you can actually kill a wolf spider with only a spear and no armor.
Yeah, you're right, Flint. There near the near Rash in one of the ponds, there's a underwater tunnel that leads.
Could
towards
sand be added so you have
four-leaf
sand
clover
fleas?
that's
Yes,
under there.
there's going to be water
There's an
fleas.
update. What's new? So we're going over. So make sure you guys sub. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell. The update is coming out in less than 24 hours now. And me and Sir Sim-Alot, if you want to see more videos on what's new, I'll link his channel right now. So make sure you sub there. But we're giving a preview of things like what's in my hand right now, which is the bee spear, which will be coming very soon. And we also have harpoons and other things. Like, for example, this thing here, there's an ant boxing glove that you can
Instead
get
of having a vehicle to transport items or goods,
but there's going to be
how about a
bases in
wagon
the
you can
pond,
pull from a
and,
bug
there's
or a
water
bowl?
update that's
Yes.
gonna bring koi.
Yes, that's what I want. I want an ant to pull around a thing for me.
Water spiders, boatman beetles, and also tadpoles.
Perhaps where the rotten
leeches,
ant blade is
and
where
there's
the
gonna be a
fifth
base
was.
Underwater too. So
I don't
they're
know
adding,
about
like,
that.
a large section of the story and more areas to explore. They're not necessarily adding a new area, but they're reworking the pond in great detail. So it's adding like a whole new biome, which is really cool that they didn't just like pick another spot of the yard.
Yep. But I mean,
Actually,
when I remember us talking about this in one of our first streams, Raptor, that looking at the pond, we could just tell the pond was not completed. There was nothing in it. No matter where you swam, there's nothing in it. You couldn't interact with anything. No scabbies, no science, nothing. So now that they've actually updated that, it's like, okay, well, now what's next, you know?
Yeah. What's the next thing? And it happened to be the pond. And the pond is going to have. by the
There
way,
is a
the leaves
backpack
and all
that you
this
can
stuff
loot
is
in the
gonna
ant
be
area, yes.
Most of which removed, and then they're going to add lily
Will there be
pads.
a
There's gonna be
buff
stuff
the
on
durability
pond
of
and
armor
also
in this
in the
update?
pond.
I think
And
so.
Deep underwater, there's going to be a lab down there too. Big O lab.
Yep.
It looks to be one of the most heavily detailed labs of the whole game. I hope they really touch up some of the other labs too to look a little more
Inviting.
detailed. Yeah. Will our saves be okay? We're thinking yes, but I would recommend.
Adam,
that
I
you
don't
go in
know
and
the
make a save
exact
of the game
time.
right
Sadly,
now.
the developers haven't set
Make
an
a backup
exact
save
time
right now
yet.
if you have some bases and stuff.
I'm going to assume sometime
And,
around 10, 11
Then
a.m.
just
Pacific
when you load your game
time.
tomorrow, just
America
load your
Pacific
second
time.
Backup game, and then when you do that, just make sure you also carry a bunch of valuables on you. Take your most valuable weapons and items, and do it that way. Oh, Sim-Alot, what do you think about ladybugs flying? Do you think they'll add that?
I hope so, because that would only make them a little bit more realistic. I will tell you that one of the items that we are going to be getting in the game is actually called ladybug wings. They're adding third items to each of the different species of bug in the backyard. Like, for instance, the grub, you're going to get a grub faceplate. The ants, you're going to get, I think it's like ant feelers or something like that. So there are more parts that they're adding to each one of the bugs. So it only makes sense if they made it so the ladybugs could fly. And that may also make sense on why all of a sudden all of the ladybugs in the backyard disappear, because maybe they're flying, but because their code is not done yet, we just can't see them.
Maybe we'll get more to fly in.
Yeah, I would really like that.
Cool. I would like to see ladybugs flying from off the map. I would like to see them also get fixed to where they spawn a bit more, even more. But
Curse, thank you so much for
they're kinda
subscribing.
okay.
I appreciate that.
I hope they add carrying. What do you mean about that? They do have ways to. The ant armor. If you get a full set of ant armor, you can carry much more of anything, any sort of carryable. You
Rich
mean a
with
bigger
the
inventory,
30
is that what you
saying,
mean?
thanks for the vids. Keep up the
If you mean a
great
bigger
work. I
inventory, I'm down with that. It'd be
absolutely
cool to do
will.
like
I
a-
will make sure you guys have
like an
videos on Grounded in
Some sort of a carcass or
every
something
day.
like that,
Even
make
if
it
a
a bigger
hurricane
backpack,
comes, there
like
will
that.
still be Grounded videos. I promise you guys that there will be at least one Grounded video or stream, no matter what, throughout each of the next 3
If they
days
have
when a
rotten
hurricane
armor in the
blows
game, I
through.
wonder if there
And we're
will
going to be
be
going over all of the
degradation to
updates.
that
So
thing.
I
Is that
appreciate
what you're
that.
talking about, Sim, with the pink bar?
Yes.
Okay. I wonder how that'll take place.
Morgan Barnes, the update
want
is
them to add a tiny
tomorrow.
wheelbarrow.
Santiago, we'll see you a little later.
That's cool. That is cooler than everybody in chat saying hello. Hi, chat. And hello to Lucas Ludwig. Thank you very much, Lucas, for subscribing. Appreciate that. Welcome to all the new subs. And welcome to our new members tonight, too. If you guys are excited for Grounded, want to get some extra copies or whatnot, I'm going to reach out to the devs here. I have plenty of plans for giveaways of this and many other games, including Surgeon Simulator 2 and whatnot. So For those of you who are members, you were entered into our future giveaways.
What
and
time? We're
such.
not sure what time.
And also
Are
a chance to
excited,
play with us in the future.
or
We've gotta
for
find more
not
games to
only
play
for the
together.
update tomorrow,
One
but the
being
new
Factorio.
contents to the
I'd
Dev
like to
Worlds
play
Explore?
Factorio with
The
Sim-Alot
Dev World
myself, and
is going to
see if we
be
can also host a
my
multiplayer server and
little
something really
toy,
cool.
is what I'm going to say
Cool.
there.
Yes, there we go. Pulling
I
an
will
ant
definitely,
cart. That would be awesome.
definitely be
Little
playing
ant cart. That would
this
be so
game
cool.
in the dev mode tomorrow.
But for the most part,
So
it's hard
water
for
flea
ants to get
confirmed?
anywhere
Yes,
around.
Michael Van Dern, the water
Really
flea
often
is
see them
confirmed.
climbing on any grass or anything.
So yeah, a couple bugs that people have said that they're wondering about. A water flea is confirmed, so water fleas will be in the game.
Oh, okay.
Crickets will be in the game for sure, and obviously, we know about mosquitoes, bees, hornets, and wasps, and like the leeches and everything else that's coming as well.
Oh yeah, leeches.
Everybody in my chat currently is saying hello, Raptor.
Hello.
Exotic, thank you so much for subscribing. How do you get
Let's see if I
sim
can get
coins?
myself
Just by hanging out and talking.
Oh, I just hit it and I fell out.
Did you put on the koi gear? It looks like you might have.
I don't think I'm wearing the koi gear at the moment. I could try to see if it's in my inventory. I don't have any.
Okay.
Which is fine.
Did I see the dono? Yeah, I saw the
you're
dono.
trying to survive the backyard. The
Unless there's
story's
another
kinda
one.
not really complete
But
yet.
yeah, I saw the
Basically, you
$30
wake up
dono.
in a backyard somewhere.
For sure.
You're shrunk down to the size.
Did
of
I
like
miss
a,
another one, Edgar?
Like a grain of rice.
I don't think I did.
And, you're trying to survive.
Well, I'm gonna feel bad if I did.
Spiders, and you're building bases, collecting items. It's like Minecraft kind of, but like a survival game kind of, but like all the good things, It's like ramen and
Don't think I did. Did I miss another one?
beer and all those lovely things. They could make a diving bell out of acorn shell and clay and pebbles. Oh yeah, that'd be kind of cool if you could go underwater that way. But there's ways in this game where you can swim pretty easily, and that's
Yep.
why we're hanging around the pond. The future update here is going to focus on the pond.
Yep.
And there's going to be a kind of a rework to the brick area around the pond too, where there'll be a lantern down there. And that seemed to be an orb weaver base, right?
Yes.
Where the lantern is. And
Yep.
what else? There's an analyze station in there.
Yeah,
too.
there's another one of the research stations underneath there that actually is going to have some notes in it, so you'll be able to go there and get some more story tomorrow.
Lore.
Yep, lore is good. Lore is very good in this game.
I want it. Andrew, thanks for subbing. dude.
Chris, I'm doing very well.
Yeah,
Thank you.
ramen in the game. I would definitely be a big backer.
Will
for
you be
the
able to
ramen
beat this
update.
game when it's 100% done?
Love a big bowl of
Yes.
ramen in the back.
I will probably have played this game so much that I will be able to
use.
beat the game with my eyes closed. So here's something too.
Yeah.
Give me one reason why you would go out at night in this game.
Well, fireflies.
True,
Be
for
easier to
now.
find.
Yep, fireflies would be easier to
Maybe now
find.
or in the future.
But right now, there's no reason to go out at night, right? So I feel like that they need
Well,
to add things to the game.
Some creatures do sleep at night. But that's about it.
Well, yes, it's ants and ladybugs that sleep at night, but spiders are awake at night, so it's more dangerous to go
Did
out
you
at night.
spawn these koi fish scales on the ground?
No.
Oh, I found koi fish just sitting here. The scales. Oh, there's scales all over. Did you despawn the fish?
No, I did not.
Oh, Sim-Alot. Maybe when the fish swims around, it's dropping scales? Right here, look.
That would, yeah, I could see
They're
that.
all
That would
over
be
here.
crazy.
Oh, it looks like it might drop scales when it swims around.
That's
So
crazy.
maybe
It could.
you don't have to kill him. Maybe he's undefeatable. Or at least for a while. Okay, so it
Devins,
looks
thank
like
you
we may
so
have
much
just
for
stumbled upon
subscribing.
something. It looks like the koi fish might drop scales.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
that's actually news to me. I've never seen the koi fish actually drop scales before. So
Flint says I want them to make night vision goggles out of spider eyes. That would be cool. You could do that with the spider armor.
Yeah.
Certain spiders. That'd be cool.
you think about this one. You're wearing the spider helmet. You know how the spider eyes turn red when you're aggroed. Think if you were wearing the helmet and the eyes just turn red.
Ooh.
It's scary
idea,
a little bit.
Okay, so we have some sort of a thought that perhaps the koi, yeah, the fish scale armor that you can make, the koi armor. Although some of it looks like it's actually made out of body parts of the koi.
Well,
Do
going
you know
back
the
and
crafting recipes for those?
yes, I do. So going back and looking at the crafting recipes here, the koi, for instance, the koi scale helmet will be a diving mask, eelgrass strands, which eelgrass will be added to the game, diving bell silk, Dungle spider silk, lily pad wax, and koi
Be
scales.
gone, thought.
Then you have another piece that's going to use pretty much the similar things, except this one has bones and cattail fluff in it, but we know that we can pick up bones from the ground. And then the greaves, or your feet, are going to require you to have flippers, and then the other pieces. So, and flippers you're going to be able to make in the game easily as long as you kill water striders. So,
Right.
really, I mean, it's very possible that maybe the koi fish is not going to be a killable boss, and that you just have to kind of pick up pieces from it and maybe just harvest a dead koi fish from the ground in order to pick up the bones.
Interestingly enough, he keeps swimming, and the game has that mechanic where if an enemy gets far enough away, they just fully reheal. So I wouldn't imagine a koi fish stopping, really.
No, no.
Especially if he's aggro, he's not going to just, like, not sit still. Frogs, yeah,
Can I
there's
go for the
tadpoles,
resource
so
tab?
we could
Sure.
see frogs in the future. There's a possibility to possibly see a big O frog.
Yep, I mean, I think closer to toads personally, but still it'd be cool.
Yeah, toads.
They're adding fertilizer to the game, which makes me feel as though we may have some sort of plant growing other than maybe the mushrooms.
Would there be fertilizer? Well, wait, we can make the fertilizer, or is it an item that we
It's an item that you can pick up. Maybe you'd use
maybe
it to
the
make
shed.
stronger bombs. Yeah.
Oh. That'd be cool.
There's a Polaroid picture. I have no idea what that's going to be used for, but there is one in the game you're going to be able to pick up.
Wait, a Polaroid picture? That would be
Yeah.
a huge size, unless it's
Right.
unless he brought the camera down.
Yep. And then, yeah, I mean, going through here, we have the water flea chunk, which will tell you that's how you're going to be able to make liquid gills, which is a drink that you use in order to breathe underwater.
Right, extending your breathing time.
Yep, yep.
Cool, that's cool. That adds more value to the smoothies and such.
Exactly, yeah.
I hope
Which
they find a better way to keep track of those recipes.
actually they have one.
They do.
Yeah, so when you're looking at your smoothie maker, after you make a smoothie recipe, if you press W when you're in there, it will actually open up a smoothie recipe menu for you.
Right.
And you will be able to just read all of them that you have. So you just have to be able to make them first. So it's kind of like, hey, practice and find them.
Experiment time, Sir
Yes,
Sim-Alot.
yes.
Let's spawn in a koi and beat the crap out of him and see if he drops scales or if he drops them while he swims around.
Okay.
I'm curious to see what happens with the koi.
All right. Let's get over here.
What's up, Lucas? Salutations from Brazil. Hello. Good to see you all from all over the world. Welcome to the stream. You guys are awesome. Every one of you is welcome.
Koi. I feel like maybe I should get us some flippers
Uh-oh.
so we can swim faster. Did you DC?
I think my OBS is about to crash. Or, no, I think I'm frozen.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're not moving, so I think your game crashed, my friend.
Oopsies. Probably from the fishies, huh?
Yeah, probably. Whenever I spawn stuff in the game, it tends to get a little salty.
Oh, well, I'll do a quick restart and we'll jump back in there. Do an experiment for me, see what happens. I'm
Okay.
gonna restart my game real quick.
Okay, let me...
Oh, a pulley system idea. That would be cool. To make like a ladder. Or, sorry, not a ladder, but like an elevator. That would be really neat. Yeah, F's in chat, boys, for the
You've been grounded for a few days so you can watch
I actually have to
you and
alt
miss
F4.
knowing all your live streams.
Will you be able to play with more than 4 people? It's...
Well, I mean, I'm going to
It's
be around for a while,
possible.
Plasma Soup, so, you
We're
can just
thinking
go around and
that's
watch
what's gonna
whatever you want to. And yes, I do think the water's going to make
Actually,
it tomorrow.
Control, Alt, Delete. Wow, yeah, this game hard crashed. It was a hard crash.
Yeah, that was weird. I'm going to get myself some flippers here, though, because I'm not going to do this not being able to get around thing.
All right, we're restarting, boys. Getting her restarted.
It's amazing, kind of like wearing the aphid slippers, how much faster you can move underwater once you have your flippers.
I'm coming back, Sim-Alot. I'm coming back.
I believe in you. Good luck.
Yeah, I want to see what's up with this koi. Now, have you... Oh, we got to see the harpoon, too. Can you spawn that stuff in?
Sure. Yeah, I could get that in here.
Yes, good. Let's see all the items that we haven't seen. Good, good.
Yeah, I could do that. I could for sure do that. They're also adding something called the house.
House?
It is like what looks to be like a rundown house made of grass. So I don't get why they're adding that. Maybe it's going to be something for the story like Dr. Wendell used, maybe. I'm not sure. But when you get back in, there's going to be a whole bunch of them on the ground. If it crashed to the point where you can't get back in, just let me know, and we'll get that fixed as well.
Oh, back right where I left off. There's the koi. Perfect.
Perfect.
When will the new characters come to the game? I don't know. They're kind of not really official at the moment. They'll come in when they start hinting about it. Maybe they'll call it the multiplayer update. Oh, wait. Did I see a scale fall off him?
All right, so if you come up here, I have a harpoon gun for you and about 6,000 harpoons just scattered all about the ground.
Ah, when you attack them, scales come off. It's confirmed.
Oh, really?
Yep, I can see one falling right now after stabbing him a bunch. Boy,
Neat.
fish scale came right off him. All right, so now we know you can get those not by killing the fish, but by actually attacking.
Just by
him, which is
attacking it.
handy. Which
Okay.
is like,
It's
we gotta
strange.
get close. It might be a good idea to attack him somewhere where it's more shallow. So that
Well,
way he
hold on
knows.
here. Let's.
Yeah.
We're gonna try maybe shooting him with the harpoon gun here. So maybe if we peg him with the harpoon gun,
Oh,
maybe
it's
we
hard
just
to
got to get a. Yeah, I was gonna say it's a little hard to hit him because he's moving kind of quick.
I'll get close and see if I can see any sort of.
I don't know if the
scales and
bones
stuff
are gonna be
coming
on a limited source.
out. Do they all have a missing eye? Yeah, one of them seems to have a missing eye. It seems to be the story here. You can see this one's got. Yeah, this side he doesn't have an eye, which I think is supposed to maybe
Yep.
make him easier to fight if he can only see out of one side.
So
But yep, there you go.
confirmed that the harpoon gun will knock scales off of him from a distance, so you will not need to actually kill him.
Well, unless it aggroes him from a far distance.
Ghost and Guns, what time will the update be live? We are not 100% sure what time it's going to be live. I'm assuming around
But you
noon
know what?
central
you can
tomorrow.
Also hide in these. It might be entirely possible to like hide in these leaves here. Maybe I don't know.
Maybe. Just missed him that time.
So the fish is so big that, yeah, I think this is supposed to maybe maybe like he's just something you want to avoid. He's so big that he
yeah.
just can't be killed, but he
I mean-
constantly produces scales. He really looks good though. They did a good job with that.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's just his art style is absolutely fantastic on him.
Absolutely.
You know, and that could just go around for everything in this game so far. That, you know, everything that they made right now, all of their figures and everything like that. I mean, it's all just it's wonderful, especially the Wasp.
Oh yeah, the Wasp.
By far my
Is
favorite.
the most detailed character in the game. Very accurate, no flaws whatsoever. Perfectly modeled.
Yep. But no, I mean, you know, to think about it, I mean, the fact that they're only charging you $30 for this game, I can't even fathom it
It's
right now.
really a
I mean,
beefy game for that price.
yeah, and for them to come through and go, yeah, so it's $30, and you only have 20% of the game, and you're already like, this is worth $60. Like, you know, I don't know.
The Landon Davis says, what is going to be in the update tomorrow? So what can we say for sure, Sim-Alot,
Yes,
that we know, like
the harpoon gun will
110%
work
that's
on
coming?
the land. Okay, so what I believe 100%, 110% sure is going to be coming is for sure the cookies are going to be coming, the railings are coming, and the footprint is coming. New Burgle quests are going to be there, so you're going to get more lore and Burgle quests. The bees should be in the game because they've only hinted at bees since day one, with being able to find the rotten bee armor and being able to go into creative and make the bee armor and the bee spear. You can do that right in creative. I do believe, seeing all the water lab seems completed, that the water update will also be tomorrow. It only makes sense. I mean, everything in there's done. It functions better than even the hedge base right now. So that I can only say that. So I think no matter what, you know, We're going to have the cookies, the burgle quests, the giant footprint, which Lord only knows what that means.
Right.
The upgrades to building, and then the water.
Yeah, the water lab.
Which I will be the first one to, you know, come in and be like, I was right when they spawn it.
You can't kill the robot. No, Burgle you want Burgle around. He's very helpful. He helps you to unlock pretty much everything in the game. After once you find him, that's how you start building better base stuff and can actually get upgraded equipment.
Well, if you punch him 5 times, technically his health bar goes to 0, but he's not killable anymore.
Oh, okay.
The water striders currently don't attack you. Can I show him
nothing scarier
the
in the
wasp
garden
soon?
than a praying mantis? Maybe. They'd have to be in the game first. For
Sax, dude, how's it going?
I wonder if mosquitoes and stuff will get captured in the... I wonder if that'll be a way to actually get some of the bugs.
Maybe. It only makes sense.
Yeah, if it'd be kind of cool if at night a firefly got caught in the thing and it's just an easy way to kill them. Now, if you attack one... when I got stuck there, Sim, I was able to drop out. Is that...
Yeah,
that's
so...
just 'cause we're in creative, or what?
No, that's the way it's supposed to be. You're not supposed to be stuck in them indefinitely. You never were.
I thought you had to break it, though, to get out.
No, you can break it to get out quicker, but like punching it will release you quicker.
It's just a countdown, then.
But it's a countdown, yeah. So like it gives the spider time to attack while you're in it, but it will sooner or later drop you.
That's pretty cool. Really cool, though, how they did that.
So what about this one? What about like a net shooter for the harpoon? To take down like the bees and stuff like that, you know, like...
Well, it'd be a cool bonus to slow down like the broodmother and things like that.
Yep.
Oh, man.
The giant hot dog
scary.
is right over here.
But again, like we mentioned, if they put a squirrel in the game, anything bigger than like a squirrel, it probably wouldn't even notice you. The koi is pretty big.
That's why I think like...
That's probably the biggest creature in the game.
I could see the fish noticing you.
It looks like it could eat wolf spiders.
I could see the koi fish noticing you just because koi fish are, you know, eat small things in the water. But they would just try to swallow you. But like, for instance, something like a fox or a dog wouldn't even like take 10 seconds to look at you. It's like them looking at an ant. I mean...
You're really not going to want to fight that koi without emptying your inventory too, because if your stuff falls to the bottom of the lake, that's going to be a pain in the neck to get to.
I forgot to get my I promised everybody if I got to 100 likes on the last stream that I'd wear that hot dog horror scab that's right here through the entire stream.
Shake it up. And
they're very hard to see, those things too.
Yep.
I don't like how well those are hidden, because I feel like there's going to be a lot we don't find eventually. But soon.
Well, there's a rumor they're also adding a few more, like 5 more tomorrow. So,
oh boy.
So more things to go looking for. Base, bottom of the pond, maybe. Lots of different places they could end up.
Let's see. Well, if you have any other questions about the game, what they may have added, or locations for things or advice, please do ask. Because we were here to cover pretty much what was going to be new with the update. And without it being here, we can't totally go over it. But as you've seen, we have things like the speakers and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that there's a whole lot more that I can cover. I mean, if you guys want to see the wasp nest, I can put that in really quick. But I will tell you, the wasp nest still is not completed. But
the wasp nest looks like an upside down, very low poly wedding cake. Let's see the wasp nest. You guys want to see that? We do have wasp nest confirmed.
Can you see that giant thing right in front of you?
No.
Well, it's definitely sitting right in front of you.
However, there is a video on my channel for it as well. Again, it just looks like an upside down wedding cake, so that'll be in here. We don't know where, and probably won't be tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because they're not hinting at the wasp nest isn't complete, and if it is, it's probably going to be in a different part of the map.
They would have had to put in an astronomical amount of work on this thing. Coming from a development background, they would have had to put in quite the amount of work on this thing in order to get this ready in time. I mean, it doesn't have a skin yet for it. It doesn't have a location. There's no interactable with it. There's no sounds to it yet. So, I mean, there's there's so much that needs to be done to this if they did have it to put it in the game tomorrow.
Yeah, the update was moved from the 27th to tomorrow.
Yeah.
So if you've been waiting for it, it's not the 27th anymore. They pushed it ahead a day and have added some extra things in it.
Yes,
And
courtside is renewable.
there's a lot of things added to the
As
game,
long
so
as
we're
you
not
go in the
sure what's
west
coming
ant hill.
tomorrow versus what's coming in the future.
Yeah.
So we definitely know items are coming. Things like wasps, things like the wasp nest, or different weapons like the dragonfly slayer. But that's something that might not come tomorrow.
Yeah, they're just not quite ready yet. But what I will add, though, Raptor, which I would like both of my stream and your stream to hear, is that when you push out a large update like this, yes, what you would call the production model of the game is going to update, which is what everybody's currently playing. But what they don't tell you is also the developer's update is going to happen tomorrow as well for the developer world. So all of the stuff that you see in our videos, were back in the developer world where you guys saw the water base earlier and before it actually was released, all of that's going to get updated as well, and videos will be coming to both channels on that. So lots of cool stuff coming in the future as well.
Yeah, so the update is coming tomorrow, but when will they put it in? It's just sometime tomorrow. I would assume by midday it'll be up, and there's probably going to be problems with it. You know, a new update will have some something will probably go wrong, and there'll be an animal creature that's just too powerful or not working as intended. Like, for example, when Burgle disappeared, perhaps maybe the water base, the water lab quest.
Andrew Fleming, yes, they are fixing ant eggs tomorrow. That is another thing that they're gonna
pretty much adding.
They are gonna fix that
in terms of fixes. And now that it's been released and they've been able to stabilize a lot of the initial problems, they can work on all the little things now, which is pretty cool. Yeah, a lot of people are saying 10 a.m. Pacific time, so it's 1
I think,
PM.
yeah, my chat was saying that they just tweeted out something about 10 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow.
Oh, did they?
Yep.
Hold on, let's check Twitter.
I was gonna say, let me check the good old Twitters here.
Firing up Twitter. Hold on, get mine started.
Ready to find out what is headed our way tomorrow, 8/26 at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. EDT.
There it is, confirmed.
And if you look very closely at this picture, Raptor, let's analyze this for a second.
Okay.
There is a new table right there. So there's a new table right in front of you, so I know that that's probably coming as well.
Looks like they're going to do a Q&A stream tomorrow.
Yep, they are.
On that. Oh, we're going to be busy playing, though. Oh, yeah, we have a new... Yep, there's the table you guys had mentioned.
Yep.
And is that other table new?
Yes.
Long table?
Yes, the long table is also new. Both tables are new. Yep.
Oh, that's cool. Those look good. And there's the cookies that we'll see. These will be near the hot dog.
Yep. Now, before everybody gets out of their... For the eagle-eyed amongst you, before everybody gets a little worried about this picture that shows the tables, just because you don't currently see the water stuff on this picture does not mean it's not going to be there tomorrow.
And there is also going to be stuff that you can take from those bases. All the bases will probably have stuff in them, including the new water base, the water lab. So you'll be able to take stuff from the labs, bring them to your base, and add to your base, which would be cool. Do you think they'll add more stuff that you'll need to parkour to get to? The most amount of parkour takes place pretty much in the hedge base.
Well, there is the parkour that you have to do when you get up the laser in order to get the one scabby that's at the top of the laser.
Well, that's true.
But that's kind of just annoying at that point.
That's just one, yeah.
Yeah.
Everything else is probably going to be underwater, so luckily you won't have to do any of that. Will you have to dig? The only thing you dig for currently is grubs, and it's more just kind of like stabbing the ground and a moving object.
Morgan Barnes, thank you for upgrading your membership up to noble status. Thank you so much. That is very awesome news. I do appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to noble status. Nelson Jackson, I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Yeah, so the whole water is going to be changed. Oh, the berry monster. Yeah, I don't know if the berry monster lab will open up. We might be able to check that out. More labs opening might be based on buttons that you press. I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
I really think that this background base this backyard is going to be. This isn't going to be the full game. I feel. I think this game is, interestingly enough, too big to actually just do this backyard. If it were just this backyard, I would just want more.
Yep.
Like, I don't think that would be enough for this game in terms of
Well,
the grand scale of what they could do. But the team has done a lot.
one
They should be
thing that I
very
will
proud.
say is, if you come over to my stream here really quick, Raptor, so I could show you, because I entered toggle mode to enter clipping, the no clip mode, so I can fly.
Okay, let's go watch you.
Just for us, just for a moment, you'll see that I'm currently flying up.
Bill, thank you for subbing, dude. All right, let's see what Sim-Alot's up to.
So when you fly up, you start to see the outline of the backyard, right? And my thought for this is that, do you see the black square that goes around the house in the backyard?
Yes.
I think that that is going to be what actually is the game map. Because it would encompass the house, it would encompass going outside of the
Okay, so there'd
yard.
be a front yard.
Yep, there'd be a front yard you could go
and
into.
An alleyway.
Alleyways, maybe a street over here, maybe, or some curbage or something going behind the house. So I think that this would be the final map, whatever this black square you have is. And thinking about the amount of room that we've already taken up is just, you know, if you just make a small box on the screen here, I mean, that's it. That's all that you have so far.
Sorry, Anthony says that adding weather effects, they might add rain. I don't know about snow or fog or anything like that. But
Yes, the tables are going to be introduced tomorrow.
Sam, can we see the big donut or the can we see the big what would you call it, the what is it, a potato?
The hot dog?
I want to see the treasure map.
Oh, the treasure map, yeah.
In the shed, yeah.
Yeah. So here's the thing. When you look at it, it's kind of hard to see it when you first see it. Okay? We're going to actually go up to this one because it's going to be easier if we fly up here.
I'm so interested in this thing actually possibly being a treasure map.
So
the shaved beard looks good, Raptor. Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
So this is the paint can. Okay. This is the tree. The oak tree. As you can see, it looks like an oak tree. There's a circle here. That's the entrance to an anthill. This is pointing at the anthill. This is the shed.
Oh.
So there's going to be more of an explanation a little bit later, which goes through what all these different buttons that he has on him, these different marks he has on him, and also what the legs are pointing to and all of that. But like I said, all of that's to come a little bit later on, because there is going to be some stuff that is in the game that has secrets for you to find that has to do with this map. So
Holy crap.
Yep.
Sim's not lagging. I'm just watching his stream with the audio muted. So it's,
Yep.
the audio will be a little distinct.
Yep.
Okay, so the square in the upper left corner is the shed. The chef hat is like an anthill.
Yep.
And the oak tree.
Well, the
is
chef
there,
hat's the oak tree is what it is. Yep.
Okay. Well, but there's the abandoned anthill there.
Yep, right at the base of it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it's pointing to something. There's some secret there.
Yep.
Wow. And yeah, there's if they add more to the black square, that increases the map size by about damn near double.
Well, right now we are what you would consider, if you take out, say we take out the house completely, we're in about a third of the backyard right now. Everything you've explored is about a third of the backyard.
Yeah.
Because you have all of the area over by that garden that's not done yet. You have the entire back part of the house that's not done yet. And on top of that, you have this upper pond area that still doesn't have anything in it either. And this whole area that's here. All of this, if you fly by it, it says under construction when you get close. So
Yeah, the area next to the any area near the shed or the pond is pretty much incomplete.
yeah,
And
all
the
of it,
side of the house.
all of it says under construction. So
Yeah, there'll be story updates coming soon there. Top class. That's going to be neat. I'm excited for that. Will the shed be eventually accessible? What do you think?
yes, the shed should be eventually accessible. They make, if you fly on over here, you'll see that you're able to get up by following this rock path, jumping up here, and then you should be able to climb up from this rock all the way up over here to get to the shed. And this door actually has large cracks in it, and I don't believe that this wood pane is actually going to stay here. This is the same as what the actual interior of the shed will look like, so I'm assuming that this is going to disappear. So sooner or later you will be able to actually get through here and get straight into the shed, and Mr. Chef Guy will disappear. So
That's going to be cool. The fact that we can then go into a structure. Oh, I hope there's like big baddies in there.
yeah. Also, I'd like to add, what kind of backyard do you have where you build a shed that's not in your fenced-in backyard? Like, the fence just ends?
Oh, Well, I guess an incomplete backyard that's still in development.
Yep.
And
That's
only
true.
$29.99. That's true. That's pretty cheap backyard. You can't buy half the stuff. Geez, the paint would cost more than $29.99.
Yep.
Very cool.
What was
All right,
there?
well,
Anything else you'd like to see there, Raptor?
I'm thinking that other than what we've shown today, there's really until the update is out, we can put it into a developer mode, but we'd have to go into single player to show you guys what's in the pond. I would like to encourage all of you to subscribe, smash like, and go check out Sim-Alot's channel for the more
Considering
in-depth
the
peek of
house
what's
also
in the
goes past
pond
it,
waiting
that's
for you
right. I
tomorrow,
believe we're
so
going to
make
be
sure you
able to go
sub
on the
there.
house. Black widows in the sand
Other
in the
than
shed.
that,
It could happen, Rich.
That's pretty much it that I think I wanted
they
to
rain,
cover until the updates.
the
So this is
water
kinda
would
just like a, hey,
drop
we
would
wanna
crush
answer
you.
your
Yes, the
questions. Hey,
rain
the
would crush
update's
you.
coming tomorrow.
Do you have
Hey,
to
here's
start a
the
new
thing,
game
a
tomorrow
few things
because
that
the
we know that
update or
we
no?
knew,
I
but we
don't
don't know
think so.
everything yet until
Wasps
tomorrow.
soon.
So I hope this answered a lot of
Sim,
your
you should take a
questions.
screenshot of the backyard
Is
from the
coming
sky
that we know
overlay
for
in the potato
sure,
chef map.
what is coming in the future
Okay.
that we know for sure, and that there's many other surprises waiting for us, and we just don't know when. Chad, if you have any other questions, let me know right now. This is the last call for questions, and we'll go ahead and wrap things up. Appreciate everybody clicking and tapping that join button tonight to support the channel for 99 cents, 7 pennies a day. You become a member of my channel, get access to all those fun emotes and stuff that we'll be using tomorrow. I'll bring back the can of raid and a few other emotes appropriate for grounded. This again isn't like a full update video. This stream isn't necessarily on the new update currently, but more questions on what will be coming tomorrow, which is pretty fun. So,
Yep.
how tall could you Oh, that's a good question. How tall could you build in the backyard until people were able to see it, like from the window? It's funny.
I think I was
Anything bigger
300
than a
and
jukebox.
yeah, I mean 320 of the clay foundations tall before you were kind of like up here right at the window kind of area. So, but I mean, as soon as you started building anything that was taller than maybe like a foot tall, somebody'd start looking and be like, "What the heck is that?"
I wonder if you can actually balance on these leaves, these petals that are in the water.
Maybe.
Also, underwater, I wonder if tomorrow that well, there was that effect that happened when you were in the base where it kind of, the little, what do you call it, water? It's like the little things that are floating in the water, like little pollen or
Oh,
dust
yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Like you're swimming underwater.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll all be disappeared and ready to go.
Yep, I'm sure.
What do the letters of the hedge spell out?
Letters of the hedge?
What do the letters of the hedge spell out? Hey, where's our expert who used to join us, by the way? What was that lady's name who would always come in? You remember that, Sim?
Astrid?
Yeah, Astrid. Where's Astrid? She should have been in tonight. She's got to give us... she probably knows. She's on the inside. She knows.
Yeah, I was going to say, she's probably like, God, Sim, you dug
Probably
too
got
much.
fired for giving too many secrets,
Right?
so. I don't
Did you
know.
give YouTuber secrets? You're fired.
That's an interesting question. What do the letters of the hedge spell out?
I don't see
I don't know what that means.
letters.
There's no letters that you find in the hedge, do you?
I'm way up here, but I don't see letters.
He says from an aerial view.
Yeah, I'm all the way in the air on the stream right now.
If you look away from the hedge, is there anything that happens? Any info on the underwater tunnel in the frog pond hidden by a piece of clay?
Underwater tunnel in the frog pond?
The only one I know about it leads to four-leaf clover, right?
Oh yeah, there's so assuming I'm in clipping mode, I'll go under and show everybody that there is nothing else underneath the frog pond except for this area here that has the four-leaf clover in it. So wait. Is it?
Sacrifice a spider to summon Astrid. I think we'll need to.
Yeah, that's right. We will.
And the characters are really detailed. You can see the stitching in the backpack, the fabric. The bee shoulder pads look amazing.
Yep.
The mask and stuff is so cool.
Yeah, so going underneath the frog pond, there is only the one area that has the four-leaf clover in it. That's just what's down there.
You can actually see Pete's. Oh, Pete's actually blinking through. Oh, wow, that's crazy. That's really cool. Wait, he's not wearing his glasses. What the hell, Pete?
Pete, put your glasses on.
I guess he must put them in his pocket for when he wears the mask.
Tastes like Brussels sprouts.
All right. What weapon do I have? This is the tier 2 bee spear, stinger spear.
Hopefully the game
basically
bugs
just a
don't
step up
actually
from
have
the,
bugs. I hope not, but I probably think they're going to. It would be
new and
cool to
improved
join
coming
worlds
tomorrow,
between the
more than
peoples we
likely.
play with.
If the bees
Can go to
come.
everyone's
If there are
base
bees, then there'll
and
be bee
versus
weapons.
only who's hosting. That's true. I wish you
And
could.
that will be it for today, I think. Sir Sim-Alot, are you ready?
Yeah, man. I think that's about everything for me today.
Okay.
I appreciate your time.
Yeah, same to you. And thanks, guys, for joining us. It's kind of more just like a warning of, hey, this update that was supposed to come out, on the 27th is out tomorrow. So get your bases saved, get some stuff in your inventories, save a backup base, and get ready for all the new stuff: fireflies, new weapons, the water base, and more.
Yes, they are going to
All
do
right,
something
sub
with
to
the
Sir Sim-Alot
sandbox.
if you haven't already. Smash like before we hit the 300. Good luck to the next person to do that. Thanks to all the new members and the upgrades tonight, guys. Appreciate that support. Unlocking new giveaways and stuff like that is very awesome. So a slow, wow, it's a Tuesday night. So Tuesdays are usually like a slower, quieter, chill night. So I'm glad I got something to look forward to for tomorrow.
Paper Mushrooms,
We're
thank
gonna
you so
come back
much for
tomorrow at about
subscribing.
noon,
In some concept
Eastern
art, they
Standard
released
Time,
the
or,
barbecue
Central
was
Standard Time,
turned
1
over with
PM
hot
Eastern.
coals. It looked like a lava
So that way
biome.
we cover this update. Apparently that's what
nice.
comes out. We might
Bob
be
the
a little
Dog
later to
88,
the
thank you so
stream
much
just in
for
case there's a
subscribing.
hiccup or something like that, so we'll get it installed and we'll jump into some multiplayer with Sir Sim-Alot Derby. Colt, Nima, everybody else will join us. We'll see what we can do. We'll mix in players just to kind of see what there is. Once I've discovered the full story, then I'll I'll wait for Sim to find all the other secrets.
Yep.
Once I'm done with the base game, we're going to start digging in to see what's next. Like already tomorrow's update will already be old news by tomorrow night.
Yep,
It's
I'll
gonna
have
be
all of
interesting.
the secrets done for you.
Yeah, every new blade of grass will be covered in detail. It's going to be awesome.
I'll have a complete map drawn of everything new that was added.
Absolutely. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow for more. Thank you for joining us for a little Q&A. I hope you learned something about the game. If you haven't gotten this game, it's available now on PC for $29.99.
Thank you, everybody.
Free.
Thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate it. The new members,
it's a damn fine price for a damn fine
the
game.
upgrades.
I highly recommend this.
You guys
one.
are
Get it
all
for 4 players.
fantastic.
Play it with the kids. Play it with the neighbors. It's a lot of fun.
Yep.
And we'll see you guys forward to the update tomorrow. Thanks, Sim-Alot, for all the help in the previous episodes. I can't wait to make more with you on the updates.
Absolutely.
I'm going to play this game nonstop until I get bored of it. So there'll probably be two days of day and night grounded, and then maybe some Microsoft Flight Sim or something later in the week. But again, as always, things are supposed to change. So
Yep.
all right, guys, we'll take you out here with the. Thanks again, Sir Sim-Alot. Appreciate that, dude.
Absolutely.
And we'll see everybody tomorrow.
Bye now. All right, guys. Well, that is it for me. I'm getting out of here. Guys, I was just waiting for Raptor to wrap up his stream there, so that way I could properly say bye to you guys, because you guys are all so very, very, very awesome. Thank you guys all so much for joining me. I have had a fantastic time today, and I hope you guys all join me tomorrow for when we are going to be playing this game with the new update, and then obviously in the videos as well when I go into the dev world and I try to break more things and see what else can be added, guys. So thank you guys all so much. Thank you for getting me up to 87 likes. Thank you to the new members. Thank you for all the super chats, and I will see all of you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. If I could find my button. Thanks, guys. We'll talk to you a little later. Also, guys, if you guys want something to watch right now, say you guys are not done for tonight, you guys want something to watch, go ahead and click on right here. Go check out my good friend Colt. He's a really good guy. Click on these links I'm posting down now. Go check him out. It's a great guy to watch. It's a great time to hang out over there. Just go say hi to Colt for me.
Decks, you mateys.
They're playing a little bit of drunken Sea Thieves, and it's always a great time. So, guys, go on over there,
No, you're
and
the
we'll see you
only
guys a
ones
little bit
over
later.
here.